Your mom.
Your mom. Why must you always start a stream like that? Your mom.
It's unique.
It is unique. All right.
You sure about that?
It's something. Oh, my character's so little on the screen. I gotta make the dragon bigger, bigger, more
I should probably move
formidable.
my.
I wonder if changing my Fugi right now would just fuck up the whole setup the dragon has right now.
Ever so
Probably.
slightly, but also I probably should have mentioned that it's probably a good idea for you if you have your character choose
I do. Let me
that.
go to my
Use
Fugi.
your,
It's been a while.
use your thing.
Oh, maybe I'll work on my character.
I don't have my updated character with my coat, but I have my character without my coat, and that's
Okay.
good enough.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, while we wait for that, we are starting our short run D&D campaign for
Short one.
short run. Well, it's not quite a one shot. It's not quite a full campaign. So it's a short run. Uh it's gonna only be 4 to 5 streams. Um but yeah. So we're gonna try. This is the first time I'm DMing in this kind of fashion, which is gonna be fun. We've got some kind of newbie players, which is gonna be even more fun. This is gonna be a homebrew completely, so it's gonna be a little nonsensical, and I'm gonna have fun with it. We're all gonna have
Yeah,
fun.
right.
So help me God.
Mhm.
Forced into this now.
That's right. I'll fucking do it.
You better have fun.
You better fucking have fun. So help me God, chat. All right. So once we get the okay from Sleepy, we're gonna dive right in.
One moment.
Standing by. How does a moment last forever? Ooh, damn. Celine
Ah, damn
Dion
it.
slay. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da 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 da.
Well, while I'm doing that up, why don't you introduce everyone?
Ah, yes. Okay, so that is a good idea. Sleepy of the Corpse. So from left to right, we have Flaming Stars 56. We have Sleepy the Corpse, or Sleepy Corpse, if you actually want to find him on any of the social medias. We have Oh Dat Brownie, who can be found here on Tuesdays randomly on
Every
Twitch
other
at
Tuesday.
Oh Dat Brownie, or Light Novel Brownie at youtube.com. And we have Kiss My Axe, who we will normally be just referring to as a Bubble Girl. Bubble Girl.
Mhm.
And what's ever how experienced are you guys with the D&Ds?
I've gone as far as doing a Pokemon tabletop and lovely maids. So
Okay, all
you
right.
pick maids. I definitely recommend it. It's funny. Maybe
Okay,
maybe
I
I'll
changed
DM.
my character. You might need to change
Yeah,
some stuff.
yeah. Look at you. You did have your one with the coat.
I literally just made it right now.
Ah, okay.
Because apparently it lost my one without the code, so this is fine.
Okay,
So I
fair.
just made it.
Huh.
I am speed.
Speed dial. All right. I know Sleepy's very experienced with D&D.
I don't know if I'd use very. I've done 3 or 4 campaigns in D&D, and then like 2 in Pathfinder.
Okay. All right. I think Brownie is still fairly new to D&D. I think he said he
Mhm.
was playing. He played a little bit in high school, in the long, long ago, in the long befores.
and he was in the 2 Pathfinder games that I played.
Oh, okay, all right.
Those didn't
go
go very far, but yeah, I feel like some of the skills would transfer over.
I mean, the first one went semi-far, but then life happened.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's normally how you kill D&D. Life.
Yeah.
And then Baby Girl, what's your experience with D&D?
I've played one campaign like 7 years ago.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
So it's also been a minute.
It's been a
Yeah.
minute. All right. Well, as I've said, this is the first time I'm DMing in this style. So as we all adapt to learn here, hopefully we all have fun. But let's start if everyone's ready. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm ready enough.
All right.
What? How do I-
We start. Wait, sorry, are you waiting for? Do you need more
No,
time?
I was trying to see if I can boot up through my character sheet on shared tabletop, because then it would have all my stuff on it, all my pluses and negatives and such.
You should be able to.
I have no idea how this shit works, so.
Fair, fair. I think if you just click on the character, it opens up all their stuff.
Yeah, but how do I pull up like the dice tray and stuff?
Oh, that's what you're looking. Hold on. Second, I'm gonna let you know.
Oh,
Because I
waiting
can,
on
like-
them, Chad. Let's go with Cthulhu.
Oh,
can
I
fuck
think you,
with the
if
dice,
you
but-
yeah, if you click on the thing, it will if you click on the thing that like animal handling, it will roll the dice for you.
Oh, okay.
That, or if you look, I don't know if you've got your full
It will.
extended
Okay,
stream,
cool.
but if you look by the messages aspect. Oh, actually, this might be because I'm in this character I'm using is actually in a game. That's going to confuse the fuck out of that DM. Okay.
Yeah, if you just click on the thing, it should pull up something and roll the dice. So
Yeah, it did. So that's good at least.
Nice.
All right. We're gonna start with a bright fucking light. All of a sudden, you feel your characters be pulled up by the scruff of their neck as the light gets brighter, and that's right, the scruff, like puppies or kittens. God damn it!
Make
I
it
feel like you were
I don't
going
know.
somewhere with that, but then you just stopped.
I did.
I want to make a joke, but I don't know if it's appropriate.
Star already did it. All right. So, and you are met with a seemingly bright, distorted almost vision of a figure in front of you, and you look around and you can see that you are in a room full of people, or the people here. So three other people. And the floor seems to be reflective, and there seems to be sun, and this voice speaks to you and says, "Welcome, heroes. Introduce yourself."
Heroes.
Yes,
That's not
Here.
me.
that's
Sure.
me.
Surely
I-
you got somebody. No, this
No.
can't be correct.
I assure you, hero, it is indeed correct. Yeah.
Introduce myself?
Yeah.
Is this like
Did we do rolls for turn order actually? Now that we are
We are not in
We
an
can.
we
I don't know
have
what
not
that is.
initiated stuff yet. I mean, we can if you would like, but we have not. There's been no.
well, I meant more like for times like this. I don't know. It was an old thing we used to do. Never mind.
No, I understand the purpose of it.
Yeah, I mean, we can if you want. Why doesn't everyone roll for initiative then?
All right.
It I don't know. My feeling there is that like it just helps get stuff started because
Okay,
you know, it chooses.
Yeah.
I got
roll
a
for it.
7.
Roll. Okay, we got a
Are we-
7.
Oh, sorry, I got a 9 because I have +2.
Yeah, I was about to ask if I should add my
No modifiers.
initiative.
No modifiers.
No modifiers.
Okay,
Okay.
7.
15.
15.
What are we doing?
Roll
Rolling
your
initiative.
d20 for me.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
rolling for initiative to see who introduces themselves to this glowing being that in front of us.
Low, bright.
I thought we were introducing ourselves to each other.
Hey, that's not
Okay.
bad.
A little bit of
Yeah.
both.
All right. What do you get, Brownie?
19.
19. Okay. Baby girl?
Triple pen.
8.
8. All right. That means Brownie's
Should I
going to
be-
introduce.
Should I be rolling? Should I be rolling in the this application, this shard tabletop?
You
So, like,
you can
we
if you
track
want.
I
it?
would.
Yeah.
You would? Okay, got you.
Mainly because it just does the math for you. It's already there.
Okay, got you. What would I normally click to get just a dice roll?
Just like a normal dice roll.
Yeah.
I guess. Like if Phoenix were to ever tell me just raw D20. Is there a button for that?
Right. If you just hit the initiative button, it will do that for you, and then I'll just
And
let you know.
It'll show up on your screen.
It will show.
Yeah,
no,
that-
it will show up on your screen. You're gonna tell me. But in this case, no modifier, so it's whatever it initially landed on. So
Okay.
it says
Do
11.
you want me? Do you
But-
want me to re-roll?
No, you're
No,
good.
You're good.
Okay.
All right. So Brownie, you will be introducing yourself first, then Sleepy, then Baby Girl, and then Star. Introduce yourself
Just,
and the character.
Just for clarification, are we introducing ourselves just to the glowing one or to everyone?
I feel like you in this particular case, it is going to be the same. You're giving yourself an overview, and everyone is hearing you give yourself an overview.
Should I be sharing my screen or something, Phoenix?
No.
So that way, like, you can like look at my stuff.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Honor
gotcha.
system dog.
That's
Honor
right.
system. Okay. don't
I
know what
will
that is, but,
make that a
I
thing if I
believe
think
I
you guys
mean-
are cheating.
Yeah, honor system just means you trust what everyone's saying.
Fantastic. I can't wait to break your guys' trust by rolling 7 D20s in a row. No, just kidding.
I mean, to be fair, I have
I've-
a feeling there's gonna be at least one moment where we have like a roll, and he's like, "Nah, fucking roll again," and it's the same shit, and then he's like, "You know what? I don't fucking believe you."
I have
And then we're
had
gonna sit
I
up
have
and
had
be like,
games
"Roll
where
the
I
dice."
have had games where I have rolled nat 20s like 6 times in a row, and then it suddenly like drops off, and I'm just rolling nat ones. Like it's what it
The
is.
luck never lasts long.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, the game I was in earlier today, yeah, like everyone was just like loaded dice. One player.
I do have a set of loaded dice. I have a loaded D20.
Oh, I would insist that you don't use that one.
Oh yeah, no. I bought it because I called it the brownie luck dice. It's incapable of rolling a 20.
Oh wait, it's loaded to be bad.
It's loaded to be bad.
I guess
Oh.
this is session 1, so these types of things are, you know, we're just starting out.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. it will never crit.
Oh wait, doesn't Brownie have bad luck?
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yes.
be rough.
Yeah, that's what brownie luck is. Yeah.
Yes, brownie luck is not good.
And look at that, you're first to introduce.
And you're first to introduce
All right.
young hero.
All right. I guess I kind of reluctantly step forward away from the group and kind of just rub the back of my neck. And it's like, my name's Lorenzo. I used to work for some unsavory types, but looks like I haven't done a job interview in a moment, so forgive me.
Quite all right. Lorenzo.
Yes.
That's
I work with plants, and
plants. Uh-huh.
I know how to throw a punch. It's not much else I'm good for.
If you hear typing, you can tell me to shut the fuck up. I'm
Yeah,
typing
you're good.
backstory.
You're fine.
Typing title. All right. Thank you, young hero. Let's start with you. Next. Sleepy, I don't know your
My name
yet.
is Yeah, I'm about to say it. Come on, give me a moment. Damn.
I'm about to say it.
Hold on to your caballos, dragon. My name's Daisuke. You can call me Dice for short. I may
Dice.
have made some deals with some unsavory things in the past.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to make my own way in this world.
Fair. Fair.
Where'd it go?
You must always do your best. Alright. And you, over there.
My name is Silas. The last thing I remember was working with my plants. Now I'm here. Hello.
Hello. It is nice to meet you.
I don't know if I feel the same yet.
That is understandable.
Where the fuck
And
am I?
you, finally.
I confused. That's what I am.
You are confused.
My name is Lane. Suddenly found myself here. Was doing a job, and I tend to make certain concoctions and such for people. So I really hope that no one steals stuff from my shop while I'm away.
I have potentially good news or bad news for you all.
Oh boy.
You have been brought to this world to defeat a great evil. You may
What?
not be able to go back to your
Yeah?
worlds.
My stash.
My brand.
Just kind of looking at my hands like, huh.
There's nothing for me
But-
back there anyway.
But never fear,
Bye-bye.
as I know this is a great inconvenience to you all. I will be giving you my blessing as well as powers for this new magical world you will be going to. I lost my skills. There we go. First, you will all get an item box. Able to carry whatever you want. However you want. As long as it's not living. You cannot put living beings in your item box.
Okay.
If you look closely, you will now also see a heads-up display. You will be able to see your points, your skills, anything else that you would like involving yourself.
Ooh.
Item durability, how tired you are, how thirsty you are, all your stats. And now I'm going to give you a choice of one power. Listen to the list.
The list.
The list. You have. Oh, actually, no, I fucked this up. Alright. I will now grant you a random power from my list here. Starting with. Wait, was Brownie the one with the highest initiative? Brownie was
Yes,
the one.
Yeah,
Brownie
it was Brownie.
I don't know why. I like the concept of, oh nope, all out of chosen powers. We only got random powers in stock.
Only red.
Guess what? Go fuck yourself.
Lorenzo, you have been granted the power of Great Sage.
Okay.
This will allow you to ask any question and get an answer anytime in a 24-hour period.
So like once per day?
Twice a day.
Twice a day.
Twice a day.
Okay.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
And here we go. Oh.
I kind of wanted you to get the other one. I kind of wanted you to get the other one. All right.
Well, who? Me?
Yeah.
I mean, you're the DM. You're the DM. If you want to change it, it's
I
up to
can
you,
do
man.
whatever I want, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow my ruling here, which is
Yeah,
analyze.
okay.
This will be a skill that allows you to see the status of a subject, including their status effects and any information about them, their race, their heritage, their origins, their class, whatever you want to know about them.
Damn, my character would love that.
How many times can I use it?
There is no limit.
No limit.
No limit.
Ooh.
Man, the start of D&D is always rough. All right. Oh, appraisal.
Appraisal.
To appraisal.
Solace?
Silas.
Silas.
Silas?
Appraisal. This is going to allow you to see any information about any item you look at that you want to see. No, just because you look at an object doesn't mean it's going to like boop, pop. Any object that you would like, it will tell you anything you want to know about it.
It's gonna work really great for being a herbalist.
Fucking lucky.
And finally,
Lane.
Lane.
I know I named my page differently, but that was just a placeholder because I got mad. Yes!
Lane, you have the ability of steal. You are allowed to steal any object with a luck roll with luck. So that means if you want to steal somebody's
Disadvantage?
wallet, now if you want to steal somebody's wallet, you are going to have to roll for it. And based on what you roll, you may get your wallet, or you might get their left shoe. It depends.
Okay. I see.
So it's just based on accuracy.
Yeah.
Steal works. It's just
Yes. Now, if anyone would like to get a second skill, I can allow that, but it comes at great disadvantage.
Oh.
Is anyone
is?
interested in that? The disadvantage
What's the
will be
disadvantage?
randomly generated.
Will that trump our current abilities?
You will have both abilities, but only if you use the second one will the disadvantage take place.
Okay.
So,
Blowing my
for
luck, I'm just gonna roll
example,
the same ability twice.
no, I won't allow that. For example, if Brownie, not Brownie, your name is Lorenzo. If we were to use your Great Sage ability as an example,
Okay.
you might get as a disadvantage teleport, which would randomly teleport you to a different location on a map within 30 to 60 feet.
30 to 60. Oh, okay.
That's whether it's sprint or walker, whether that's regular speed or dash speed.
Huh. Okay.
So that would kind of be the example. If anyone would like a second skill, would anyone like?
I'm gonna like
I haven't
up my
gotten this
hands.
far.
put up my hands in a shrug. I've taken a lot of gambles in my life. Let's do it.
All right, we have one. Anyone else?
I suppose I haven't gotten this far in life by making good decisions. I suppose I won't stop here.
We got two.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Okay. Good. We have 3.
I'm starting to like the people around me. My character is starting to like the people live near. Telltale Games. Lonnie will remember that.
All right. And dice. How about you? Are you willing to roll the dice?
I'm saying this out of character, just so you know. For backstory reasons, my character's gonna say no.
Okay.
Not interested.
Not interested. Okay.
Okay.
We will start with Lana.
Lonnie.
Lane. We will spin again.
That's okay.
It's going to take me a session
Okay.
or two to remember.
You want me to just
Okay,
type
I
it?
can find my pen.
Want me to just type it in the side chat for you?
You can if you want.
Side chat or Twitch chat? Which would you prefer?
Side chat. Oh wait, which
Okay.
one did I get? You had steel, right? Intuition. All right. I will grant you intuition as well. That is the ability to tell if somebody is
Hold
either up.
I'm stupid. Sorry. I couldn't spell and I couldn't focus on both. Go on.
Fair. Intuition, the ability to tell if somebody is lying or telling the truth. And your
Truth or lie.
truth or lie. And
I should
unfortunately,
be typing this, but instead I'm writing it like a dumbass. But
no,
yeah.
right, whatever works. Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hello.
Every time you use a skill, a low-level monster will spawn and aggro on you.
All right. Give me 1 second.
I have a question.
I
I
have
was
an
about
answer.
to ask a question about my ability to.
Yeah. For intuition, if one of us is lying, do we have to tell her if we're lying?
I'm going to make it so it's only NPC effective.
Okay.
No.
That's fair.
I
Right,
believe that as heroes you would have resistance against these such things.
All right. Step. I'm gonna start this off with the question. How far does the monster spawn from me?
Within 60 feet.
60 feet is a pretty good range. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can work with
Within?
that.
Within 60 feet.
I'm just kind of like caressing my chin and nodding. I can work with that.
All
I
right.
can work with that.
Hey, Star, how do I spell your character's name? I'll type it in the side chat for you.
Lainne.
Let's see. And then Lorenzo wanted one as well. Lorenzo,
Hey.
you also get steel.
Sticky
Also,
fingers.
we're all just kind of learning all of our abilities right now. All of us, like I'm to pinpoint and I'm writing notes down.
Perfect.
Too.
Like notes.
Well, more like my character is taking note of who has what.
Oh no.
No, we're not doing that one. You're getting another one.
Monster spawn.
We'll just spawn monsters all day. Let's go.
Turn it to a pure combat campaign.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Robbed.
Stolen and robbed?
All right, so every time you use your skill rob, you run the chance. Every time you use your skill steal,
Damn it.
you run a chance of somebody robbing you.
Oopsie daisy. Just vetoed your fucking ability.
That sounds like my luck. That sounds,
mean,
that sounds about right.
Snort
Snort from
like
the corner. Snort
sounds
from
like
my
equivalent
character.
exchange. He'll steal their rare dagger. They'll steal his pants or something like that.
That's brilliant.
Oh,
I didn't think that through. That's a great counter.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Are you going to be in charge of what the other person steals?
Yes, but all through a
Nice.
dex saving throw.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the good stuff.
No,
Somebody
I
else
don't like
gets
that one.
intuition. Okay.
And we're not repeating again. But you know you can take it off, right? If you do the right thing, if you roll it, you can be like, oh, get out of here.
Yeah, I can't remember. I trust.
You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it.
I do not got it.
Intuition again. Yay.
Well, that's okay. He can remove it now. I hope you get Truck Coon. I'm curious.
Good.
Uh,
All right.
Yay.
There you go.
Hey.
You got Truckoon. This
I'm
will
curious.
allow you the ability to summon what is known as a truck to your that runs over your opponent once a day
Nice.
for a technical
Wait, we
aspect.
come from modern day. We come from modern day Earth, right? Like they would know what a truck
So,
is.
Yeah.
so hold on. Which one of you have come from modern day Earth versus oh no, actually when it mattered, you would have all of that memory. Oh, hydration for Noxies.
and Axels for being nerds on stream.
For a
Ew.
technical thing, that is 2d20s worth of damage.
Nice.
If you use struck. And your disadvantage is ba-ba-da-ba.
Cabbage?
Cabbage. There's a 50%
Cabbage cart.
chance that a cabbage cart will disrupt your next movement.
So wait, Truck Coon giveth and Truck Coon taketh
Take it.
away?
Yep.
Do I get hurt for that?
It will force you to go prone and take away one of your movements.
Ah, gotcha.
No damage, but
No damage, though. All right.
Winning.
Well, now it is time
I
for
want to
you
just be
to
looking
go.
like I know what to do in the corner, just nodding.
Now it is time for you to go and save the world.
Hey, I don't think we agreed to that.
You don't have a choice, and the character is going to pull a very comically large lever, and the ground beneath your feet is going to disappear, and you are going to fall to the planet.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
I'm
no.
sorry,
wait.
Phoenix, I have to ask. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Have you seen the movie We're Back?
No.
We're back? The ones with the dinosaurs?
Yes. This is exactly what they did in that movie.
That's
I saw that movie
hilarious.
on
My character
VHS.
said something, and it was like, "Go fuck yourself."
Like they just pulled the lever. They just put parachutes on them, pulled the lever, and then they all just fell. So
Actually,
Actually, I didn't put parachutes on you, so it's different.
no.
yeah, no, it's up to us to save ourselves.
All right.
You fall.
Worst job interview ever.
You fall and you fall for what
I'm-
seems like forever. And then
For the first part of forever, I just want to yell "fuck" as I fall.
Relatable. Probably same, honestly.
just yelling for about like 30 seconds and then knowing that that's not helping. I was just like, okay. I got it
Okay.
out of me. I'm good.
Okay, well that was fun. Now I've got
And
the rest of eternity to fall.
I got
Does
bored.
anyone know how we're landing properly?
Hopefully softly and in one piece.
I feel for comedic effect, that won't be the case.
You know,
Damn, I know I should have fucking went out drinking instead.
suddenly you hit the ground with the full force of terminal velocity. A crater
Jesus
appears. But you seem to be okay. You find yourself
Just gonna-
in a crater in a forest, surrounded by trees, as one does in a forest.
Maybe
And
surrounded by trees, you're right.
they do be surrounded by trees. I'm not a tree expert, but that tends to be where you find them. And What's your first move?
Kind of
Groan in
raise my
pain
hand up.
and to say I'm gonna kick that thing's ass next time I see it.
I don't know.
Raise my hand up and go, I'm gonna sit here for a minute. What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm alive right now, but
Processing.
That wasn't fun.
So, like, we're heroes? Why am I in a forest? Why was this the taxi drop off?
I look at the sky and see what time of day it is.
It's probably about oh, actually roll me an investigation.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say at advantage.
At advantage, okay.
Okay. You can kind of like make out the daytime through the tree line.
13 and 9, and let me add my bonus. 13 plus 4 makes it 17.
Alright. You met it. All right.
Hey,
It's
you
rough.
did it.
It's roughly 9 to 10 a.m. Seems to be in the morning.
It's still pretty early in the day. I don't know if you want to stay around here to see what our crash landing attracts or not.
Pretty sure he said this wasn't gonna be our world, so I don't really want to find out what the hell's out there.
All right. So we
What?
flip a coin to see whether we head north or west or south.
Which way's north?
What's everyone's passive perception?
What's that?
What's the perception?
Can I notice
13.
How do I
13.
find that out?
Also, are we appearing in this world with equipment? Because I would like to.
No, it is
hear
whatever
myself
you
turn down.
whatever you had with you when you were summoned to the world.
All right,
The
so I
clothes
can
on
when
your
I-
back.
fucking weapon.
When I made my little character sheet, it told me to like, here you have like a dart and a short sword, and I'm like, do I not have that? Should I remove that from my inventory?
You do not have that. You will find on your inventory 3 gold each.
Okay, let me. How do I change that?
Why don't they have gold at the top?
Because it's the rarest of the coinage.
So should I just dump my entire inventory? Basically, just armor and all that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Or
Just
you can
making
leave
sure.
it because I'm gonna assume that we're gonna get the big town, and you guys will just end up gearing up again. So before you remove
Okay.
anything, you can kind of just leave it and ignore it because I'm gonna assume that's what you're gonna
Okay.
get when you get to town.
Okay,
The gold
that
piece,
works.
right?
yeah, I was about to ask for my gold pieces. Do I bring that down to
Oh,
3,
the
or should I
default
just leave
is
it at what I...
What's your default?
20.
The
20.
default's 20.
Okay,
25 for me, yeah.
keep 20 then. Bring it down to 20.
Okay.
We'll change the metrics.
Can I
Of month.
can I keep my herbalism kit? I think I would come to this world with it.
Sure, but I'm gonna treat that as just something you would pick up at the town.
Sure.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I doubt the herbalist kit from a modern day now would be
Useful.
well, I mean, it would be
Okay,
extremely
so would you-
useful.
would
I
you
just
rather-
don't think that you'd be carrying it around, being as kind of massive nowadays.
Would you? So you want me to basically dump my inventory, right?
Don't actually remove
don't
it 'cause you'll
actually,
get it back
but-
when you go into town. Yeah, so right
Yeah.
now we have nothing.
Okay, got
Yeah.
you. So I should also dump like the short sword because I feel like my character would probably have like a knife on him or something.
Yeah, drop the short sword and all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, short
All right.
sword dropped.
All right. So what was everyone's passive perception?
Oh yeah,
13.
right.
13.
I was asking how to check my perception.
If you're
If you're on the
using-
webpage, it's right underneath the hit points, like right underneath proficiency bonus.
Yep.
Are we adding the the bonus to it?
Do not add the bonus to it.
Okay, 12.
Yeah, are you using the website, Brownie?
Passive perception 10.
10.
so
Okay.
Why can I not click it and it rolls?
You shouldn't. It shouldn't roll. It should just be a static
Oh, it's
number.
11.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is passive.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
All right. Okay. Keep going. But Sleepy, you will notice that you will be the only one that notices the thing when you get moving. If you get moving.
Gonna get up and look around, see where the hell we're at.
Do I notice it like in the corner of my eyes?
It was a slight win, so it will just be a slight notice.
Can I use my analyze on it?
No.
Okay, just asking.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
All right.
I'm
I
getting
think
out of
I'm
this crater.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like get up and probably just examine my surroundings. Having an herbalist background, I'm probably just gonna look at the local like flora for a moment,
Okay. All right.
and then if I'm gonna let other people go ahead and RP the situation for a moment before I take like a major action.
All right. Sounds good.
General
They
perception
said
of surroundings, maybe any signs of life.
So it's safe to
Nearby.
it's safe to assume that you're all looking around at this point. Correct?
Yeah. Should I roll something
yes.
for that?
My goal in mind is to find somewhere that's not wooded area.
All right.
My character's pretty observant, so
Alright.
you know.
So, Sleepy, you see what looks like fire smoke out of the corner of your eye. But you haven't told anyone yet. Brownie, I want you to roll me a investigation check.
Like a roll nature. Oh, okay, yeah. Sure. How do I
Star and Kiss, I want you to roll me a perception check.
8 + 1. I got a 9 on my investigation.
I got a nat 20, 21.
Brownie, you don't
Nice.
notice shit.
But I also did.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right, Brownie, you don't notice anything, but it is safe to say that the other three have noticed the town just east of them.
Gotta be very observant, find the right people.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone share that information with Brownie?
Yeah, I was about to. I was gonna
for
like.
sure.
I was gonna reach out to him and be like, "Hey, Lorenzo, over there. I think I see a town over there."
Okay. You think it's a good idea for us to go there? I mean, we don't know anybody here.
Exactly dressed for the occasion either.
Well, we know
We'll go
nothing
where-
about. We know nothing about this world, and it's safer in numbers. Just be cautious.
It doesn't look like technology might not be a thing here. That sucks.
All right. I guess. Wait. The goddess said we had abilities, right? What if I ask Sage a question, and then I kind of like goofily like hold out my hands as if I'm like doing something special. Is like, excuse me, Sage. What's that town over there? Is it safe to go into?
Snicker.
Answer.
Snicker from me.
In
Fucking
loud in your head, Brownie. You can feel it reverberate in your brain.
Oopsie.
I got my headphones turned up way too high.
You have exactly.
Way too dank.
You hear a voice that says, "That is the town of beginning." Well, that was only one question, right? You asked what that place was.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. That place is the town of beginning.
All right. Well, not too much information to go off of, but Sage says it's the town of beginning.
Damn, that
I
shit
don't
actually
know.
worked.
I don't know if you guys know what that is. I don't.
Brownie, you
At this point, who cares? We should just go. It's better than staying in the woods to figure out who else could be here. What else? Who else? Whatever.
Brownie, you hear in
I'm gonna start
your
walking.
head another reverberation. Question. What was with your hand movement?
I don't know.
Snarky.
I figured it was like a touch screen or something like that. I don't know how to use this.
Fair. Thank you.
All right. Note to self.
Sage
Probably
will
don't
remember
need
that.
the hand. Probably don't need the hand movements. I just think to myself, damn, I wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
Mood.
All right, so I'm going to assume that you have started walking towards the town.
I'm definitely ahead.
Yeah.
I'm going. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
left after I got the information.
Okay, so you're ahead by several feet.
Nice.
Okay, like I'm over here, like still like looking up into space, kind of, even though I don't need to, like receiving this information. As I kind of like look back down and everybody's began walking, I was like, oh, okay. I just kind of shuffle along.
And
You-
a whole rant about where else are we supposed to go and ditched.
You seem to walk for about an hour before you come across a paved dirt road. Not a paved, like a stomped down dirt road. Clearly heavily traveled. As you walk towards the village, you roll me perception.
Everybody?
Everyone.
Yeah.
14, 15.
Perception. Whew, 6? Not great.
I
22.
I also rolled a 6.
All right, so we have 2 6s and everyone else beat. Okay. 2 of you hear a carriage, what sounds like a carriage, rumbling towards you, coming behind you. The other 2 do not. What do you do?
I shoved the 2 of them out of the way.
Okay.
Is it going fast?
It is going significantly fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump real quick.
All right. So
Sleepy seems to got the other 2. It's cool. No.
Sleepy, did you jump out of the way too, or did you just push them out of the way?
Nice.
Think of it as like a diving kind of shove.
Okay, got it.
Like a tackle almost. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
All of a sudden, a carriage barrels past you. It gets probably about 20 to 30 feet away from you before it stops.
I don't want to yell curse. Jesus fuck!
I'm just gonna yell, watch where you're going, you fool.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Soon, 3 heavily armed knights come out of the carriage, followed closely by what looks like a fairly wealthy person.
All right, time to get working.
The biggest of the guards walk up to you and say, "Why are you walking in the middle of the street? And you have a problem with me?" Staring directly at both Star and Sleepy.
No problem. It's just that none of you know how to drive.
Oh, that sounds an awful lot like a problem.
You're not the one that almost got ran over.
Normally, people don't walk in the middle of a road.
Well, that's what a
I don't
road's
know if you can
for.
tell, but we're not
It's
quite
not,
around here.
we're not supposed to walk off the side of the road.
Hey, Star. Or Lonnie. Maybe now would be a great time to try out your ability next.
Ugh.
Oh,
Your first one, perhaps?
We're working on it.
we're working.
Are you saying that in secret because or like on the side or close by? Because like
Yeah, relatively close by.
Okay.
the
Good.
people
That was
might
good.
hear.
Yeah, that was
hear
going to be my next
that.
question. Are you whispering it, or or have you just aggroed
Well-
another person?
It's not like they were there to listen to us get our abilities.
That's fair.
No, but you know, if somebody hears, oh, you use an ability, you pull out swords and get stabbed.
True.
What the fuck do you mean? Ah! Hmm. That is a good idea.
Or-
Another. I'll remember this moment. However, I'm
Okay.
sure I can get. I want to try to persuade these fuckers to fuck off, or at least help us.
Okay. All right. Well, the road might be for walking, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be aware of your surroundings. Nor should you yell at my most noblest of masters. Do you not know who this is?
Nope, not a clue.
Unfortunately, we're not from around here, so no.
Well,
Nah. I'm dusting myself off after picking myself off the ground. Nope. No idea.
this is
Not
the
really.
not.
Have you
This-
heard of us?
I have not heard of you, although you are dressed very strange.
That's because we're famous.
Oh, well then you must know the lord of this land, sir.
Not really. We've been
Yeah,
traveling
what
quite
do
a
you
while.
mean, not really? This is Sir Kenneth of Beginnings, and he owns this land. That's right. I just used a
surprised
bland name
the
because
beginning.
I,
I'm
the
surprised they
Kenneth
haven't
of
been told
Beginnings, the Kenneth of the family of beginnings.
I'm surprised I haven't been told to try to roll for anything. I was trying to get my persuasion roll.
I just want to say, you said Kenneth, and my brain was just like, oh, he just named him Kenny. He's gonna die.
Shh, don't ruin it, man.
I never said I was gonna be the one to do it. I'm just saying he's going to die.
You can use your persuasion whenever you want. What do you want to try to persuade the card for?
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah,
we
that-
were talking to me.
that was- yeah.
Sleepy talked, and for some reason I toned it out. I was looking right at my character sheet reading something.
Oh, how very nice of you.
Well, you were talking. You guys were going through questions, and I wanted to look at something, so I was going to find it.
Fair.
I'm gonna try. Well, I want to scope out everything. Well, we're by ourselves. We have nothing.
Mhm.
We are famous.
You are
for
apparently now
fixing
famous.
Problems. So if you have a problem, we can fix it.
Oh, wait. That doesn't sound very persuading. That sounds very intimidating.
I have a good intimidation as well.
All right, roll me for intimidation.
It's a 14.
The guard suddenly steps back. Well, I mean,
I don't mean harm.
he he's very famous and he's very important, and you should. It shouldn't matter whether you're famous or not, and suddenly.
If it doesn't matter if we're not famous, what does it matter if he's famous?
At this point, the noble, sir, who you have assumed is now Kenneth of Beginnings.
No, I got persuasion because my character used to be a con man.
Puts his hand on the shoulder of the soldier. That's quite enough. Let's talk to them. Let's figure out what's going on. And the guard says, "Of course. I'm sorry, sir. Now,
I want to get
Uh,
a read on this guy. Can I roll for that? I want to make sure it's not a dangerous situation.
sure, roll me a. You're rolling specifically for you want to see if it's a dangerous situation.
I want to catch a vibe off of him. If it's like a I'm a fucking ruler. How fucking dare you don't know me? Or if it's like no. We can help.
Roll me a perception then.
Oh, where'd it go? Boink. It's a 12.
Yeah, that does not mean you cannot this guy seems to have the best poker face you have ever seen.
I am going to play it safe then. My character doesn't want to get into danger. Don't hear
So,
him out. I don't know what everybody else is gonna do.
so as you've heard, I am the Lord of this land, Sir Kenneth of Beginnings. And I am sorry about the carriage. That is very rude, and the soldier's response was very disrespectful. I apologize. And he gives you guys a small little bow.
Oh,
Wowzers.
May I ask why
I appreciate that.
you travel today? Where you may be going?
We
We
saw
are
a
heading
town down
into
there. We're
town.
trying to head that way.
Heading that way, towards my town.
We got into a pretty big battle up in the mountains, and we're very tired.
Ah,
Need somewhere to place to stay. We've been traveling quite a while.
I mean, you do look like you have been through it. Uh, but you don't seem to have any injuries, and you don't seem to have any equipment. That's a little
Yeah, we
odd.
kind of lost our equipment, and we're just good.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good.
That's why we also
roll,
need to go to town, get more equipment.
roll me roll me a deception check.
Give it to me, motherfucker. I'm really good at that too. It doesn't help if I roll a 3. I got a 7 though.
Now, good lady. I think we both know. You did not win that roll, by the way. I think
I
we
know.
both know that is that I think you're not being completely honest. And I'm not sure whether I can trust you in my town if you're gonna lie to me.
I literally have nothing on me. What is there not to trust?
Though
Your words.
your words.
Why should I trust you? I don't know you.
That's
You
true.
could just be trying to trick us.
I mean, here is my crest, my noble crest. And he holds up a metal pendant with an inert metal pendant with a shield, an eagle.
That's fair, but that still doesn't really. It doesn't
If
really
I may
give me much
interject for a
faith that
moment,
you might
sir.
not be dangerous.
I would like to think that I am very dangerous, as I am the lord of this land and control its military.
All right, yeah, that's fair.
Kind of what I was meaning, but okay. Anyway, my friend wants to talk.
Yes, friend.
I don't know. It sounded like
seemed-
CP wanted
you-
to say something.
Yeah, no, I was about to say it, then you talked over me again. You seem to be in a rush, sir, my good sir. Is there any particular reason?
Why, of course. As I'm sure you know, the Demon King is on the move. Which is why I don't have much time to talk, but I also must secure the safety of my lads.
I kind of just say out loud. It's like, great, there's
King.
demons now.
Demon king. King means money. And if he's a demon king, then he's bad. So stealing from him would be okay. Just kind of mumbling in the corner.
Fair. All right. How about this? Why don't I give you strange fellows a lift in my carriage? I can drop you off at the front gate, at the very least.
That would be amazing.
Can I look at the guards to see just how the look on their faces when he's offering us this?
Roll me a...
Probably just
I'm gonna say
perception, right?
investigation because they do have faceplates on their helmets.
I did
Okay.
intimidate one of them.
You did intimidate one.
I don't know if that makes a disadvantage for one of them at least. I don't know.
13.
Yeah, they're not particularly happy, but they're going to follow their master's orders, and they seem not happy about it, but they're kind of like, okay, fine.
No, well, damn.
Okay, fine. He's doing one of those weird things again.
I'd like to speak up to Kenneth.
All right.
Kenneth, Sir Kenneth, would you by
Yes.
chance know anywhere we could get and replenish our supplies?
Well,
Since this is your beautiful, beautiful town.
Thank you. I'm glad you haven't quite seen it yet. It's still a good ways off. But I'm glad that you were enjoying this lovely view. Yeah. I mean, we are the town of beginnings. This is where adventures start. This is where I mean, this is where you'll get gear. Nothing on the levels of Dwargon or the Dwagon, but you know, we're pretty good. You
I'm
can
sure
get-
anything that you can give us is more than enough.
Wow.
I mean,
The wagon sounds stinky. No.
but Dwagon, and I can certainly guarantee that the country is not stinky.
Shut up.
Anyway.
All right, let's make
Well-
make haste then, shall we?
Well, then, my lord, we will generously accept your gracious offer.
Good.
Shrug and
good.
follow.
All right, everyone files back into the carriage, and they are on their way. You guys are riding towards town. It was apparently a very silent ride.
I don't have
I-
anything to say.
I was
I
about to
did
say
a lot.
something. I was going to say, can I use my analyze ability?
Sure, wouldn't it?
Kenneth, for starts.
Okay. All right, let's see here. All right, he is apparently in perfect health. He is human. Origin is the town of beginnings. He is the lord of the land.
Yeah.
No status effects. He seems to be a level 6.
All right. And then I guess I'll use analyze one more time, and I'm not going to use it a whole bunch after this. I'm just going to use it on who I assume to be the head of his guards.
Same deal. Human. From the land of beginnings, and he is level 10. He is a warrior class. But...
All right.
Anything else you guys? Go for it.
No, I was going to ask Kenneth. In character, I was going to say, my lord. Obviously, as you earlier, you stated that the town of beginnings is where most adventurers get their start. But aside from adventuring, what other commerce occurs in your town quite regularly?
Oh, I mean, we have quite a environment. We have a merchants guild and a strong alchemy guild. We even have the starting of a tamer's guild, which is very, very good for summoners. You know, they but otherwise, we've got our standard shops and taverns and inns, and we have a temple. Yeah, it's a we're a good little starting town, with a vast farmlands and uh yeah. I mean, if you want it, it's here.
Thank you for the
All right.
information, my lord.
You're quite welcome.
Hey.
Sounds kind of nice.
Yeah.
Not bad.
All right. Hydration for
I'm gonna
Nazis.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask something of you, Phoenix. Can you describe the situation in which we are all riding this carriage? Is this carriage
Yes,
clearly meant for one
the-
nobleman,
Yes.
and we are cramming
Yes.
5 people in it?
Quite honest. So the 3 guards that initially came out, 2 of them are now walking beside the carriage. One of them is in the carriage. You guys are all crammed into a singular 2-person seat opposite the side of the guard and Kenneth Beginnings.
So 4 of us are like shoulder to shoulder.
Yes.
Or 2 of us are sitting down and 2 of us are in somebody's lap.
That also works. Imagine back in the day
I mean-
where they used to cram us into the school buses, like they were trying to save costs. Like 12 grades would be in like one bus, and basically 7 people to a seat. Yeah, that type of situation.
You guys had 7 people to a seat. Jeez.
I was exaggerating. It would be like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Can of sardines over here.
Could I sit in the front next to the coachman, or would they not allow that?
They would not allow.
Okay, then.
You're already talking to them anyway.
You can talk to someone from the coachman position, but
In fact, they
That's
have that
precisely-
window open so that they get so that Lord Kenneth can get a nice breeze into the carriage.
Mr. Kenneth,
Yes.
are there any plants of interest in your little town?
I mean, I believe there's some healing herbs and other such, but you would have to talk to the guilds to find out more. I don't quite know.
I'd like to picture me like also wanting to ask this question but being too nervous to. So instead I kind of lean further into Kiss's personal space as I hear this information.
Plants, buddy.
Watching these people that I thought were kind of okay and feeling a little concerned. Oh, that's so much better.
After a short time, you see out the windows an surprisingly imposing stone wall with
Okay.
Kind of like China.
Not
China.
fine, whatever.
Well, no, I was just gonna add with my character because we're kind of modern, stupid shit.
You see that there's a drawbridge and a moat. Very, very stereotypical medieval castle type deal. And the carriage stops right at the beginning of the drawbridge, right before it gets onto the drawbridge. And Sir Kenneth says, "This is as far as you can come with me. I hope this ride has made up for almost running you over before."
Appreciate it, my man.
You've been more than generous, my lord. May our paths once again cross under better circumstances.
Same.
I stick with thanks for the ride, my man.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, I was like, basically the exact same thing. So probably off synchronization with her. I was like, "Thanks for the
Mine's
ride,
more
dude."
in confidence. My character is a very outgoing.
All right. As you've all left the carriage, he and his knights travel on, leaving you at the beginning of the drawbridge in front of this imposing stone castle and not castle wall with a metal grate at the other end that could close. I forget what that part of the thing is called.
I don't even know. I was gonna be like, this, and I'm like,
No,
I'm not
I don't
sure.
remember. What do you guys do?
I
Oh,
begin
actually,
walking
it would
towards
probably help if I gave you. You don't have a map of the town yet. You don't get
I
nothing.
am going to, I
I'm gonna just
guess,
start crossing the
feel
bridge towards the
feel myself, and then like I guess pull out a pouch because we all have money, and I'll be like, oh sweet, what's this?
All right, you got a pouch and money. The pouch is empty, other than your 20 gold.
20 gold.
I'm gonna like nod and be like, suppose we should go in and see what we can get with this.
All right.
All right.
So, I don't suppose you guys know what a healing herb is?
Not a clue, but I want to know.
All right.
I have made many healing herbs for various different reasons.
All right,
Hopefully,
hold
they
on.
have something that I'm familiar with.
I gotta ask outside the game. It's your character. Does he do Schedule 1 stuff?
No, she's just super fucking confident because she's a con man and she has to have that shit.
Okay.
My character.
I
gets Schedule 1
I
stuff.
sell random remedies and shit, and most of the time I tend to have like quote unquote extra things, so I don't feel too horrible for ripping people off. You know, like immunity health. Oh shit! Well, this will heal everything. This will heal your you know.
Mm,
But you know, you gotta be confident. You gotta really sell yourself.
mm, mm.
I don't know if you heard Brownie, but he did say Schedule 1 stuff.
Schedule 1.
yeah.
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 That's
Yeah.
Brownie.
All right. Back to the game. All right. What do you guys do? Do you go to enter the town? Do you decide to walk
what I'm
away?
doing.
You're okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we're gonna
look
enter
around.
the town.
All right. As you approach the gate, you notice that there are guards at the gate, and one of them walks out to meet you. Hello, travelers. We just saw you come out of the Lord's coach, but unfortunately, we still do have to ask you for identification, and of course, you're the toll into the city. So if you've got your identification cards, that would be great.
Persuasion time. Feel it.
You're persuading them. What are you persuading them?
It was more like I'm feeling that coming
Oh,
on.
you're
I
feeling-
want to
okay.
try to persuade them
Uh,
to not charge us. I mean, we did in fact come out of the king's carriage.
You came out of the Lord's carriage.
Lord's carriage. Well, yeah, you're right. Lord's. That's because the Demon King was higher. That's right. So yeah.
Yeah.
We all
I
came
will
out
I
of
will
the
I will
king's
approach
carriage.
I will approach them and say, my good sirs, unfortunately, I am a foreigner in these lands and do not have an identification card. Could I persuade you to let me in? I can pay the fee. And yes, I am actually using persuasion on this.
All right. Roll at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, you got it. Okay. The first one was an 8. Second was a 9, and let me add my modifier 8 plus 6, 14.
He's very insistent. I'm sorry, sir. We though that is unfortunate. We do unfortunately I do have my job, and I do need some sort of ID. However, we can provide you an ID. But you will have to come in and answer a few questions and fill out some paperwork.
Oh, for a moment there, I thought he was gonna extort us. Okay.
That sounds most agreeable, my good man.
All right. Is it safe to say that your entire party needs IDs?
Yeah, that's.
I
a
cannot
good
speak for
idea.
them. I can only speak for myself.
Okay.
I probably have a wallet that has like a handful of bills that are currency that this land doesn't take, and I probably have like an ID that they cannot read.
Are you gonna try to show them that ID?
I was like, yeah, I kind of go up and I was like, does this work? It's like this is where I'm from, but I don't know if it meets this town's standards.
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right, shard tabletop persuasion. Don't I have negative charisma?
I don't know. Do you have negative charisma?
Yeah, I thought it would be funny if my character was purposely awkward and I had negative charisma. Yes, I do have. I have -1. All right, let's go. Persuasion.
Oh my god.
You rolled
1 minus 1 is 0.
Oh no.
Critical fail.
Oh no! I wanted that to work.
I feel like I should have tried that shit.
Phoenix, you're playing a game with me, Brownie, that requires dice rolls, which are luck.
I know
This is
that
not
was a
gonna go my
rookie
way.
mistake. All right, we're gonna say it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
got lesser than a fucking nat 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it works because I
the
like this concept. Oh.
I like the concept of I hold my card up and then the wind picks up and it blows it off into the distance and it does the team rocket shine into the air. Like, well, I had an ID.
That's actually kind of funny too. No, I'm gonna say the ID works.
It failed so bad that it was right.
It failed so bad.
The guard takes your ID and looks at it and goes, "What type of weird material is this? This is weird.
Plastic.
Normally, IDs are paper or wood. This is very strange, and I've never heard of this. Where are you from?
Italy.
I've never heard of this Italy before.
Yep. That's what it's called.
Italy. Very sad and very low.
Well, okay, then all that's left for you, good sir, is 2 copper.
Oh, all right. You got change for this?
Change for what?
I
good
hand
sir?
him the gold coin.
Yes, of course. Man, wow. Gold coin. Okay. Let's see here.
Wait, what is the currency exchange in D&D? Is it 10 silver to 1 gold, or is it 100 silver to 1 gold?
Do you know I've played both ways?
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. In this particular.
What is it by default?
By default, I think it's 10.
Yeah, default's 10, I believe.
Yeah,
Default's 10?
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure it's
gotcha.
10. All right. 2 copper. So you will get back 9 silver and 8 copper.
8 copper, yes.
Once the guard has handed back your change, he looks around and goes, "Does anyone else have this weird plastic? I believe you called it the ID."
I do.
You do. Okay. Let me see yours.
I'm gonna pull out a fake ID
A fake ID.
and give it to him. Even though he probably would be able to tell the difference. But
And where is your character from?
I figured it was Kiss first since Kiss brought it out.
Well, that is where I'm asking. That is yeah. Kiss. Where's your character from?
I don't want to be on the nose, so I'll just say Ohio.
Oh, you could have said United States.
There we go.
Yeah, we're just doing
Too
countries.
late.
I didn't want to say my.
Don't
Wait.
actually dox yourself.
Yeah,
don't
I
dox
said
yourself.
Ohio.
This one is different than this fine fellow, this other fellow's. Ohio. Ohio. I've never heard
I'm
of this
sorry, I
place.
couldn't help it.
I've never heard of this place either, but it's got all the information we need on it. All right. Well, the same as your friend. Two. Wait, did I said 2 copper?
No, you said two
Yep.
copper.
Two copper.
All right.
We're introducing microplastics.
I hand him
Be careful of Ohio. The Raven Queen no longer goes there.
All right. Well, you get what is it, 9 silver and 8 coppers back.
Yep.
All right, and you, lady.
I have this one. A plastic ring.
Roll me a perception check, or not a
I was gonna say-
deception check. Since you said you were
Actually,
using since you said you were using a fake one.
Watch the eye color be off.
What's the eye?
Georgie, we can't let
21.
you in.
It's a
Ah.
17, but it was a 21.
All right, yeah, I got it. Yeah, gotta say. All right. The guard looks at it. Where does your fake ID say you're from?
North Carolina, because Mothman.
North
I just find it funny.
Caroline, huh? I've never heard of any
So
of
this
these
stuff-
places. It's very
Are these
bizarre.
places- is this just getting auto translated into common?
These
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
yeah, I'm from the home of Mothman. He's a scary monster.
Why did you
Mothman.
tell him that?
The Mothman.
Sounds very dangerous.
Yeah, we had to whack him off a couple times.
You had to what?
Not like that. Like with a stick.
Well, of course. What else would you whack off?
I'm gonna stop this line of questioning and then move on. Just gonna slowly take my ID back and I don't not appropriate.
You're right. I'm sorry, my my good lady. That will be 2
Yikes,
coppers,
rude.
please.
I have gold as well. Can I get change for that?
Yes, you can, and you will get 9 silver, 8 copper back. All right, my good sir. Would you like to come with me and we can get your ID sorted out?
Lead the way,
You
my
said
good
8
man.
copper?
8 copper.
Okay, just making sure I typed it in right.
All right. Well,
Bless you if that was a sneeze.
no, that was me coughing. All right.
Okay.
Well, while we're doing paperwork, your
Time to split the
friend,
party.
you forgot your first party split. I'm gonna take this time and just say me and Sleeper are just doing paperwork, and everyone else can go and do whatever they want to do.
Sleepy got to do the fucking paperwork,
gotta
and we we're
do
like,
paperwork.
did these work?
I'm fine with it. I honestly don't care.
All right. In what are you guys doing while you're waiting for Sleep?
I probably just asked the guards to point me in the direction of the apothecary so I can check out some plants and business. That's probably what my character is going to kind of focus on.
Okay. All right.
Unless something else
Perception
more
check to see
pressing.
any stores.
Well, here. Well,
I figured it was just simple as
the soldier says, well, for a singular copper, I can give you guys a map of the town if you would like.
Oh, that works too.
But
Out of character, Phoenix, do you have a map of the town?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice. For a single
How many
copper,
maps
we
do you
can
have?
provide you with a town map. Uh, or I can just tell you. We find that visitors tend to prefer the map, so I figured I would
I'm gonna give him a copper for a map.
copper for.
I'd like a map as well.
Okay, another map.
And then we -1.
All right. Ba-da-ba. If you look at my Discord screen here, or if you're watching this screen right now, you will see it. You find that this
Would
map
we be able to post that in the side chat
we
as well?
can in.
You don't have to do that right now. I just for me keeping track of story things.
Well, it
purposes.
will end up being it will. I can put it.
I don't know how much longer we're running, and if I'm gonna be writing notes down, I just
I put it
It's the
in.
map.
I put it in.
Nay.
That's an excellent
I'm
question.
watching you.
That map here.
I need to do it later. I was just wondering
Alright.
if that could
Yep.
be arranged.
All right. So, here is your map. You are right by where, if you look at the map, where that Patreon seal is. You should check out his work, by the way. He does cool stuff.
Cool.
Well,
He does
Fair
cool things.
I like the pun he uses for his name.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
and stuff.
All right. Well, while you guys do that, we're gonna quickly fade into what Sleepy's doing. All right, good sir. Here is you just have one last part of your ID you have to do. Which is he brings you to a what looks like a crystal ball. I just need you to put your hands on this. We just want to check any magical abilities you might have.
Magical.
I pause for a moment when I hear him say magical abilities, but in order to blend in, I just smoothly reach forward with both my hands and just grab the orb.
And you said you were a warlock, right?
Correct.
Correct. The globe glows a bright blue.
Oh, nice,
And-
my second favorite color.
Yeah. And the guard goes, "Wow, you've got an awful lot of magic. You should really make sure you go to the Adventurers Guild. I'm sure they'd love to offer you some jobs."
Sounds like a promising thing to do. I'll make sure to go there as soon as we conclude our business.
Sounds good. Well, here you go. He hands you a wooden card with all your information on it, and he sends you on your way.
And I don't want to cheat the DM out of money. I still have to pay for that, correct?
You still have to pay for the entrance. I
Yeah,
thought we
so
had done that. You are correct. So 2 copper, and then
so that brings
you to
So
9
I-
silver, 8 copper, and
9 silver,
gold.
8 copper, 9 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or not 9 gold. Because you got 20, so 19.
19. And okay, yeah, I'll add that real quick.
All right. As Sleepy leaves the building, what do you guys have gotten maps? You now know what the town looks like. It sounds like Brownie is going to the apothecary, which is found in the west side of town. You can find it in the room with it looks like a library on the far left side of your map.
Okay, so on the far left side of the map, is there like, I don't know.
If you're looking at the left top and you go 2 buildings down.
So if I were to put like my cursor at the far top left corner and I go 2 buildings down,
One,
like
two.
the roofed one,
Nope, the open one.
the one with the
It's
little arrows?
orange.
Okay, the one that I guess does visually look like it has plants in it.
Well,
Yes.
Okay. Can I see your cursor on your stream?
I can.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on. Can I properties? All right. So Brownie has head there.
Okay. I don't see your cursor, but I believe you. I'm in a building somewhere.
You okay?
I could see
Oh.
it. I don't know.
Oh wait, hold on. Or am I looking at your Discord stream, or am I
Yes.
looking at
Discord stream.
Okay, I'm looking at your Discord stream, not your Twitch stream. Okay, yes, that is the building that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
All right, cool. We're good.
All right.
I will have them both pulled up.
Got it.
Apologies.
That's quite all right. All right.
Okay.
So Brownie has headed there. Where is everyone else
Yes.
going?
I would be looking for equipment or stuff to buy.
Equipment or
Food,
stuff to buy.
something like that.
All right.
See if I can get some deals going. Haggle around.
I'm just gonna spend time absolutely pestering the apothecary behind behind the counter. Just being like, what is this? Can you tell me more about it? What are the pH levels necessary for it? How much sunlight does it need?
Now what
Does
is
it need
what is
fertilizer
a
2 times a year or 1 times a year?
now what is a pH level?
Well, it's and then I just go into it.
Okay. All right.
And then I go into it and then I get off topic and then I get back on topic and then I go off topic. And then at this point, I'm probably not even talking about that flower or herb anymore.
Fair.
Really freaking the guy out.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna make my way. I was just gonna say I make my way to the Adventurers Guild at the Guardsman's suggestion.
All right. The Adventurers Guild is that roofed building with the crossbow looking thing on it. Oh, it's a windmill.
Fine.
No, I thought it was crossbow looking thing. But that is a building. It's
So
roofed.
to the
right,
to the
all
right
the
of
way
the
to the
fountain?
right. Yep.
Yeah, right of fountain. Yeah.
To the right of the fountain. Okay, that makes sense to me.
All right. Now, where does everyone else go?
I just figured Kiss was with me.
Oh yeah, no, I was following you because I would, you know.
All right. So you guys are
Plant.
learning. You guys are learning plants over there.
They're being herbalists.
They're being
Looking the
Yes.
surroundings.
Herbalist.
Star, you went to go get equipment. What
Ooh,
type of equipment are
something.
you looking for? Clothing equipment? Are you looking for armoring equipment? Are you looking for
I feel like my character would lean more towards clothing because you got to fit the part, you know.
fair? All right. So yours is literally the second building in from oh wait, no, that's the top.
From the southern entrance.
Yeah.
Got to
from the-
blend in.
Yeah, from the southern entrance. So you're out shopping for clothing, armor, and alike. And Sleepy is in the adventurers. All right,
That's where Dice is headed.
that is
Yep.
where Dice is. All right, we're going to start with we're just gonna time skip. We're gonna time skip.
That's Sounds good to me.
All right. So you guys have finished your activities. What did you pick up for the day? Did you guys buy anything or get anything?
I would think so, but I really don't know what I would buy if I don't know what I could buy.
All
You
right, yeah,
can
real
buy
fast, Phoenix. Oh yeah.
you can buy weapons. You can buy clothing and armor. You can buy any type of food. Nor this is medieval side, so you're looking at like jerky or potato. Like you're not gonna find a burger here. You're not gonna find
Boink.
Bad face.
you're not gonna find your French fries here.
Dang. I can't get a tri-tip sandwich with a basket of fries on the side.
No.
Fuck.
Damn. All
I'm
right.
sure
in-
some fucker out here knows how to fry fries. Fry potatoes. Don't worry.
I mean, I think they're just learning that potatoes cannot be poisonous.
Perfect. I can go in there and show them something real good and they'll give me a discount.
There you go.
So, do you just want us to go down our equipment and start naming off what we have on there?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah.
I mean,
what
that's what I was
what
gonna
would
do when I-
yeah, what did you guys get?
You mentioned
Johnny?
before that I should not remove my herbalism kit because I would probably reobtain one here in town.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to minus some currency from my inventory in order to make up for the fact that I probably purchased it?
Give me a list of what you got, and I'll let you know how much you've lost for the day.
Understood. Give me 2 seconds then.
I'll wait my turn, but can I make the argument that because I went to the Adventurers Guild, some of them would be very noob friendly and gave me some of their stuff?
Mm,
If not, that's fine. I just wanted to put a possibility out there.
I will take that into consideration. I will take it into consideration.
Okay. Okay.
Ejection time for Naxis.
Okay. I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hydrate too. I'll go get a cup of water while the rest of them do their thing. I'll be right back.
The
I can
leashing
actually
stuff.
just take a picture and send it to you.
Okay.
Oh, that's perfect for me. The things
What's
that came with my came in my character. That might cause me issues later, but it's fine. Can't get it on my phone, and I don't feel like taking another screenshot. So
Are you ready, Phoenix?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Dagger.
Dagger. Okay.
why not just send a picture?
Because I don't want to do all that right now.
Okay.
2 herbalism kits.
Okay.
A light crossbow.
Okay.
A pouch of healing herbs.
Okay.
Leather armor.
Okay.
I'm back with my flag in the water.
And a small pair of scissors. Or, like, a tiny little knife.
Okay. I'm gonna say you spend 5 gold.
Okay.
I probably should just do that all in a bulk. Actually, hold on. Let me erase that message. I was just gonna message you.
I just sent you a picture. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Start. I'm gonna say you got scale mail. All right. I'm gonna say 11 gold is what you lost.
Okay.
scale.
What the hell's
Bam.
going on outside?
Oh,
You know the rule of the hood. Don't fucking look.
sure. It's called mind your business.
I can see the dragon's menus, chat.
Don't look at my menus,
Ooh.
chat. Those are my
I'm
menus.
looking at your menus.
Don't look at my menus. Those are my menus.
Oh, I have one more thing.
See, that's why I have a blink camera. I can look outside.
Two more things. Sorry.
Yeah.
It says draconic focus, or druidic focus. I don't know
Okay.
what that is. And 2 mystery herbs.
I'm gonna say the mystery herbs was a gift that you guys made friends with the peoples, the shopkeeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to say let's
I don't know if I want
minus 5 copper from you for the focus.
Druidic focus, yeah.
All right, Brownie, you got realism kit, mystery herb. Mystery herb is gonna get free. You're gonna get free from because of the guy. I'm gonna say 5 silver.
Okay. Silver piece goes down from 9 to 4.
All right, and then Sleepy, what you get?
Do you want me to just take a picture of it and post it in the side chat, or just outright state it?
You can. We've been doing both.
Okay.
Whatever's
I'll do
easier.
I'll do the weapons first, just because that one's easy. But then I'm gonna list the other one because the gold. I don't want you to be like, oh, that's his gold piece. I should ignore that.
Mhm.
One moment.
Ba, 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 da. Ba, 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 da. Ba, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba,
I have
da,
one
ba,
more
da.
question.
I have
Yeah,
an
there's
answer.
my.
Do I have
Huh?
to get arrows for my light crossbow?
Yes, you will need
I
both.
think so. Yeah, you can run out.
I need to add that to my list. Or
All
or no,
right.
I'm actually just carrying it just because it came with my character. Like, I can take the crossbow off. I didn't actually get the ammo for it, so let me just remove that.
Well, I'm gonna say, let's see, with the quarterstaff and I'm going to say, and because I'm going to assume you got to deal with the guild, let's say 1 gold, 5 silver.
Okay, and then I also got, and I'm going off my regular equipment. I got a component pouch, a Dungeoneer's pack, and a gaming set, and technically it would just be a coin purse, but for some reason the website only let me type it in as purse when I was creating this character.
That's fair. All right. Well, then we're gonna say all in 2 gold, 5 silver.
2 gold, 5 silver.
Yep.
Oh. If you don't mind, I technically this character by default D&D rules was supposed to spawn with an explorer's pack. Yeah, let me go ahead and purchase one of those as well.
Okay.
Let me add this
We'll
back
we'll
into my
we'll say
inventory.
that's 8 copper.
Okay, sure. 8 copper. So where's my money?
Money,
I have
money,
8
money,
copper,
money,
so
money.
now I have 0 copper.
I have 20 arrows now.
All right.
I don't know how to run.
That'd be 2 copper, 20 arrows.
Right, there we go.
Gonna say that you got them since it's Town of the Beginnings. They sell them by copper sleeves of 10.
Okay. And then this is a question. When can I find my little companion?
Yours was yes. You should be finding them soon, depending on whether or not you depending or
Oh,
not you have a
I-
choice coming up soon.
That reminded me about something I was going to ask you about, which was, do I learn my spells while I'm at the Adventurers Guild?
Um,
Damn, I was gonna add. Damn it, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I did
I'm
too.
not gonna say they told you about them, but they were like, "Oh, here's a book." So you're gonna
That
have
works.
to, yeah,
That works
Hey,
for me.
Phoenix.
yes.
Because I said so before you took everybody's money about bargains and stuff, can I like at least roll to see if I can get some of my money back?
Uh,
Like for your sake?
let's see. Roll me a performance check.
Ooh, 18, 20.
We tied, so
Because
I'm
of
going.
18.
Yeah, we tied, so I'm going to say yes. What was that? What did I initially say your pack was?
I'm at 9 gold now. What I so I think 10?
I said 10 gold.
Maybe. I'm stupid. 11.
11. All right, then yeah. Give yourself 2 extra gold. I'll say that you got some on a stew.
Nice. I did clarify before we did it though, so
You
that's why
you
that's the
did,
only
and
reason
I
why
just
I wanted to
forgot.
fight it.
Nah, no,
That's
you
the only
did,
reason
and I
why I wanted to
forgot.
fight it. I was thinking it.
Nope, I just forgot. All right. Well, as you have all, I'm going to assume you all met by the fountain. Once you were
Yep.
done for the day. All right. You can tell that some shops are starting to close. The street has kind of become a little less crowded. The music and the screen the noise from the tavern seems to have increased. What's your next move? What are you doing?
So we're all at like the fountain right now.
Yeah, you're all at the
Yes.
fountain.
All right. All right. So it looks like all of us had an eventful day in town. So I don't know. What's our next move? Do we just like hitch the night at like the local inn or whatever? As I kind of pump my arm, kind of jestingly, being out of place in this medieval environment.
In character. Just kind of, I want to like put my hands behind my head and I say, I'm pretty good. I would love some grub. We been running around all day. I think it's time for some food.
Is the tavern connected to the inn?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I also vote tavern.
Food
Yeah,
sounds
those-
pretty
Do you think they
good.
have drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
character
described, right?
enthusiastically asking about alcohol.
All right. You start heading down the south street. I'm assuming you're going to use your maps to find the tavern and the inn.
Yep.
And you
Mhm.
start walking South Street, and you finally come across the Silver Pony Inn. Yeah,
Silly.
silly. What do you guys do? You are now outside the tavern.
Hopefully they
Odd.
well, shoot. They wouldn't even take our IDs, would they?
Yeah,
I don't
they're gonna
think
card us.
I don't think they give a shit, honestly.
Speak for yourself.
That's right. Sleepy now has 2 IDs.
I think we're
Uh,
gonna go inside.
Going off my character backstory, I'm gonna just assume I have the one ID now.
Oh, you got rid of which one did you get rid of?
OG.
You got rid of the OG one? All right.
Yeah, so now I just have the Isekai Worlds ID.
Oh, well, no, I was thinking the one you got in the city, and then you also got another one with the guild. You got a guild ID as well.
Okay, then I have both of those then.
You got both of those. Okay, got it. But you got rid of your
Keep the
plastic
one.
one. Got it.
Can I also say that I have like
I'm not even sure my character had one to begin with.
Fair.
I also want to say like I kind of have all the old stuff, the other world stuff. You got to keep the
Keep
gotta
it.
keep remembrance.
Yeah. No, that's quite all right. You guys have your item boxes, so you're able to keep whatever you want. All right.
Do I know how to use the item box?
I'm gonna say that it just kind of came to you, and you just now kind of know that you just say storage, and it opens.
I like the
your
idea of me
update-
shoving
your-
things into my pocket and just assuming they're gonna just be there.
Works for me. All right. So you were outside the tavern.
Hmm.
There's music playing. There's people drunkenly laughing and talking loud, and there's a whole bunch of activity. A lot of joyfulness.
Hmm.
And what do you guys want to do?
I'm just gonna go into the front door and sit myself at the bar.
All right.
To the bar we go.
All right. We've got two people who've walked in and sat at the bar. Does that include you, Kiss and Brownie? Have you followed in, or are you hanging out?
Yeah, I suppose I'm gonna go in. I'll probably sit at a table pretty close to the bar if there's one available.
Okay. Yeah. Barmaid shows you to a table.
Okay.
Man, I
okay.
wish the item stuff had a custom.
What?
Can you not add custom things to your items?
I don't think so. Well, it's more like cute the old clothes, shit like that. Whatever your
You should
person
be
had on
able-
you.
You should be able to add stuff.
I don't know how.
You hit the add button, you should be able to.
So, yeah. I'm
But
looking, I'm
I
looking-
can only search. I have to choose.
Isn't there?
Oh wait, there's
yeah,
a crate.
There's
Yeah, I
a create
think
thing at
there's
the
a-
bottom
yeah.
left or bottom right.
Nice.
All right. Kiss, are you sitting at the table with your what seems to be your best friend Brownie, or are you at the bar with Sleepy and Star?
Probably gonna join Brownie at a table and
Okay.
probably question him when wine or mead comes up, just so we can go back and forth on what's in it.
All right.
Mm-hmm,
All right.
Hmm.
Well, the barmaid comes around and what are you guys having? We've got wine, we've got mead, we've got beer, we got food, we got meat.
Do they have whiskey?
They do have whiskey.
I'm also adding some of this stuff with the assumption that there's not much of the same shit in this world. So I'm putting it under rare and not assigning it a price.
Okay,
That way I also know it's valuable to me.
sounds good.
I'll
All
get.
right.
wait.
The oh, I'm sorry. Go for it.
No, I was just gonna say I'll get a whiskey, a bottle of whiskey, a flagon of ice if they even have ice. Do
Nope,
they?
no ice.
No,
Okay, then I'll just get a flagon of whiskey then, a side of water and a plate of I want to say this, but I don't want to break character. Let's just say ham.
Fair. Some pork. You
Because
got some pork.
I really wanted to say long pig. I really did.
Long pig.
The wrong city.
Wrong city, and I don't want to do that in character.
All right. All that will cost you 2 silver.
I take
1
two
silver. 1
pieces
silver.
of silver.
Not 1 silver.
One silver?
1 silver.
I take 1 silver out, place it on the counter under my fingertip, and slide it over to the barmaid.
Thank you, good sir. What can I get you,
Can I-
my lady?
I have an idea. have a stupid idea, but I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Well, I want to chat with the barkeep a little bit, try to get a feel of the place. But what I was thinking was seeing if I can get drinks on the house for the party if I show them something fascinating, like a new food.
Not quite
This is why I thought
yet.
you should have been a bard.
And also, we're not sitting at the same table,
Yeah,
so
you
that's
got
kind
you
of hard
guys
to.
you guys accidentally separated yourself.
Well, that doesn't mean I can't like be like I have friends here, or at
Okay.
least people I know.
It's fair. All right. How about you, Brownie and Kiss? Whatever.
I'll take
The big blue boobed blonde haired barmaid has stopped by and is
His name
actively
is-
trying to get you to spend money and give her stuff.
This saucy ass barmaid.
Yeah,
You know, you could have skipped that whole description by just describing her as big titty goth girl.
that's true. That's true. But they don't know goth girls yet.
There you go.
But we do.
Well,
That's
That's true.
that's who's
That's true.
important.
She went heavy on the charcoal eyeshadow this morning. So
Yeah.
all right. Let's see here. Do I have a menu in front of me? You don't even need to describe if there's.
You do not. They
I'm
work
just
under the
gonna-
assumption that taverns are taverns and you can get all those. at the
Taverns
same
are
time.
taverns. All right. Can I get a cup of your cheapest wine? Probably soup of the day and beef sandwich.
We can absolutely do that for you, handsome. And how about you?
Can I get 2 different bottles of wine, mushroom soup, and a whatever kind of roasted meat you have?
Okay. Yeah. That will be 2 silvers, and I'll be right back. I'll go get your stuff. All right. Star, what are we conversing with the very busy barmaid behind the counter?
I was gonna try to get whatever's popular, I guess. And what alcohols did they have?
Wine, mead, beer, whiskey,
Mead. Cup of mead.
a
I
cup
think I'm
of
gonna
mead.
save that idea for another time.
Okay, all right. The barmaid gives you a big cup of mead, and says, "There you go. That would be 2 copper."
Gladly given.
All
I
right.
need a drink after what happened to me today.
What happened to you, darling?
I don't know if I want to get into specifics. It's just been really shitty.
Okay, all right. Well, that's understandable. Well, hopefully
Thank you
some
for
mead,
asking.
hopefully some mead will help. And she'll go about and help some other customers.
I was also getting some food of some sort.
Well, she has walked away.
Whatever she's okay, well, damn. Well, and I said that at first, but then you only heard mead, so I was like, oh, okay. I said food, and then I was like, well, what alcohol do they have? And then you were just like, mead. And I was like, okay.
Do you want to flag her back down?
No, it's good. I'll
No.
just wait.
You just wait. Okay. Meanwhile,
I ought to scope the place out, see what I can get or not get from what people are around.
do me a perception check. In the meantime,
It is a 15. My cup's in the way.
it looks like a fairly normal bar, a fantasy style, but bars that you're definitely used to. Even in your home world, just drunk patrons enjoying themselves.
Are there any gambling games going on?
That
Uh,
is something I would be interested in.
yeah, I'll say that there's a card game. A couple card games going on.
Ah, no dice games. Damn.
No dice games, dice.
Yeah,
No
that was
dice.
completely accidental, by the way. I didn't name my character Dice going into this being like, oh, I'm going to play dice games. It just happened.
In the meantime, Brownie, Kiss, your food and your wines have come.
Nice.
Oh, okay, okay.
You just holler if you two handsome men need anything. I'll come right on over. All right.
All right.
All right.
Okie dokie.
And you guys, I guess you guys are.
I go ahead and ask her how much a night is for like at the inn.
How many beds do you need? Do you need just one? You want a big one, small one? You want a private room?
Hmm. How much is a small room and how much is a big room?
Big room is 2 silvers. A small room is 1 silver.
All I can think of is Brownie's character just being like, "Yeah, I did something good for the party. I bought us a whole room," and then we're all shoved into one room. It's awful.
Oh, I mean, like, it's not too weird. I mean, like given my character's background, it's like as long as I got a roof over my head, I'll just sleep on the floor.
I mean, if you're paying for the room, you're not sleeping on the floor.
I mean, I guess that's fair. All right. All right. Do you offer any discounts for the for a week's room?
Yeah, we do. For a week, it would be 5 silver. For
Okay.
for a small room and 6 for a big room.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
And then I just turn my attention to my meal as I sample my very clearly cheap wine.
Fair. She goes running off. She bustling off.
I'm gonna sample my 2 wines and eat my mushroom soup.
All right.
Heck yeah.
There is. I thought I had a sleight of hand ability, but I guess I don't.
Even if you don't, you do have the ability to try it.
You do have steel.
What is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
you
that
do
too.
actually
But
have
I would
steel.
also have to I so I do have steal, but that does not replace what I steal. So if I'm playing a game, a sleight of hand, whatever might go unnoticed while also getting what I want.
Might be a
The
good diversion.
issue,
Anytime you
huh?
do something, I mean, the small monster spawn for yours might be a good diversion.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you're right.
That's for
it's like, oh,
intuition, though.
Yeah, that's for the other one, but yeah.
oh, is that for intuition? Oh, okay.
I have to use the first ability to use the second ability, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
Wait, what? I don't. The first ability you got doesn't come with any side effect. The second
no,
one, yeah.
I just didn't know if I had to use the first ability to be able to use the second ability, or if I can use either or whenever.
Either or whenever.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I can actually make that in a pretty killer combo.
Yeah.
A killer combo in convincing people that I am strong if it's a low enemy monster and it's the common folk.
Wrong.
Or at least trustworthy, I guess. I don't know. Whatever, we'll pass that bridge when it comes to it.
All right.
Sleepy said something about gambling, and I was like, let me look into my stuff.
Gambling.
Damn.
Out of character, if you don't mind, it's 10 till 9 my time.
Mhm.
How long did we want this to run for?
3 hours.
Okay, so 3 hours.
You got another 50 minutes.
Okay, gotcha.
Damn, all right.
All right.
How about before we get into anything too crazy, small break so I can go pee.
All right, we'll
Because
take
we are technically at 2 hours.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll
we
take
should
a quick break.
set up Yeah, we should set up intermissions so we can
Intermission
go get
chat.
snackies.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that in the middle of something. I've been having to go pee.
Go fry your chicken, girl.
Do it. Fry that chicken.
Fry that chicken.
God damn you guys.
Well, Brownie, don't feel left out. Go fry your chicken too.
Yeah, go fry your chicken, Brownie
Maybe
boy.
Maybe I'll go fry my chicken.
Kiss, I'll leave you here with Phoenix. You can fry him while I go get some chippity chips or a snack of some kind.
It's good for out of game
Prepare
question.
yourself, Phoenix.
What intermission time?
I have a lot of ideas,
Intermission.
Phoenix.
Ideas?
Well, ideas based off of like my character's basic area. I don't know if you're actually doing a cut screen or if we're actually still on stream.
I'm trying. We're still. You know,
I just figured
we're just
intermission
gonna
would be also
go.
a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the BRB screen. We'll BRB chat. We're back.
Woo-woo.
Hi, chat.
Woohoo! Hi, chat. All right. So, you guys are in the inn. Brownie has secured a room for at least himself. He has not. He has not let us know whether he's sharing said room.
Wait, did I buy a room? I just asked how much they were.
Oh, I thought you. Oh no, you right. You didn't. You didn't actually buy one. Never mind. Brownie knows how much your room is. All right. You guys are in. I'm going to assume that since this was a short kind of rest, that you guys finished your meal and now you're just kind of vibing at your respective. Actually, I want you guys in the same spot, so I'm going to assume that you have moved to their table and everyone's at Brownie and Kiss's table.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it works.
I want to learn more about
Okay.
my people that came with me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Probably for the best.
All right, you guys are at your table, and there is the bar seems to have started to quiet down a little bit. You're in with the late crowd. Everyone who wanted or needs to be up in the morning has left. Now you've just got the standard group of what seems to be adventurers and old locals. Alcoholics, definitely. Hanging around.
So it's
Like-
been a really long day. What are everybody's thoughts on our current situation? Because pretty fucked.
So have we been like contracted to kill a demon lord? Is that what's going on?
I think he said king.
Hmm.
The
There's
Lord
a
of this
demon
land
guy.
said. The Lord of this land said there's a demon king. The person, the one who summoned us here, only said that we were to be heroes with no further explanation.
Exactly. So do we really have to kill the Demon King, or can we just be heroes, call it
If
that,
we
and go
kill
home?
the demon king, we'll get a lot of money out of it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if he's a king, he has a lot of money.
If
And
we
if
kill
he's
the
a
demon
demon-
king, will we even
Or-
stay here?
Hmm.
If we get killed by the
maybe.
Demon King, are we gonna stay here?
Yeah, I'm just
mean-
gonna go ahead and assume that my life's always in danger. So
I mean, what else? What better things do you all have to do? I feel like that's a good lead. A
all right.
little goal in mind since we're all stuck here together.
Demon
I
King
mean, I
is.
guess I could ask Sage. Hey Sage, it's like, what is the Demon King?
Aw, no hand movements this time.
I still,
I
I still can't resist the urge to look up as if I'm not talking to my teammates.
I
Oh,
wanna,
that
I
comment
wanna
was
be
out loud.
looking.
No, oh yeah.
Knuckles on chin, waiting for something
What?
silly from this man.
Was it a once a day power brownie?
Twice.
It's twice a day.
Twice a day. Okay.
I was
Alright.
looking forward to just trying. I don't know if my character knows that it's twice a day, so I look forward to trying it for a third time and it just failing.
No, that you would know it was twice a day.
I would know. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
All right. You feel that now. It's still weird but familiar vibration in your brain, your head, that echoing. Answer.
No head.
The no
No hand.
no hands.
I set my
Uh,
brain to vibrate.
Such
I don't know why I found that funny.
that is really funny. Uh,
Good stuff.
uh,
Oh my god, Phoenix.
Compose yourself, man.
Answer. The demon. Wait, did you say did you ask what was your question again?
What is the Demon King?
The Demon King is what the humans call the Demon Lord. The Demon Lord is currently occupying a significant amount of the continent and moving east. He is a tiefling.
Oh, okay. Huh. All right. Well, from what I can surmount from Sage, the Demon King is either known as the Demon King and or the Demon Lord. He's a tiefling. I don't know what that is. And he apparently rules over a good chunk of land to the west, and he's making his way east. I think that's what Sage meant. I could be wrong.
You feeling correct?
All right. Yep.
I'm
Well,
feeling it correct.
nope.
That's all you got? No, that's not a lot of information, other than
Oh.
his whereabouts.
Well, I'll ask tomorrow, but as for now, that's what we got.
I'm sure people who know more about the Demon King are probably dead. So, this is probably all the information we're going to get from him.
If he's got such a large army, I mean, I imagine like the human population here probably has an army that's fighting the Demon King as well, or the Demon Lord. We might be able to ask around over there. They'll maybe a soldier or like military personnel will be able to point us in the right direction.
You want to scan the bar for people that you could ask?
No, I'm gonna enjoy my wine.
No. Okay. All right, you do what you want.
I'm gonna. I guess you could call it calling over one of the bar maidens.
You just flag her down.
Yeah, flag her down.
What can I help you with, darling?
When's the last call around here?
Oh, well, I mean, probably. I mean, we don't really have a last call. We just kind of keep going until breakfast is served at 6 a.m.
All right. Thank you for that information, darling.
Yeah,
You continue
of
to have a
course.
good night.
You as well.
I'll beckon you over if we need anything else. Thank you.
Oh, of course. And she trots away. She's all like, "Ah, da, 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 da,"
As a lady does.
as a lady does. We all know that ladies walk away going, "Tra-la-la-la-la," unless they're angry, and then they go, "Da, da, 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 da."
Angry tra-la-la.
Angry
Girl,
tra-la-la.
did you just hear? Do I have some tea for you?
Bitch. All right.
Guess what my man did?
Well,
I say we get ourselves established here. There's an adventurers guild. I'm already signed up. Maybe the rest of you can sign up, take some low-level missions, and try and get some funds. Because I doubt we can live off 20 gold just renting rooms every night.
maybe they have a camping area where we can safely camp for free. Save a little bit of dosh that way.
The forest.
I might be able to pick up some part-time work at the apothecary and pick up some work like that, but I don't know. I've never I'm not exactly like not exactly like a goon. I don't really bust heads for money. Like I don't know the first thing about fighting.
I feel like to know more. Going straight to the Adventurers Guild. Want to know more about the world and everything. So maybe doing some research.
Do I? Hey, Phoenix.
Yo.
Okay, so my chosen class was monk,
Mm-hmm.
and because of my backstory, I have been in fights before.
Mm-hmm.
Should I attempt to roll a deception in order to tell my party that I don't actually know how to fight?
If you want, yeah, if you want to keep that away from him, sure.
Because I did say that
Then,
out loud.
yeah. You roll a deception. Everyone else, Whoever is actively looking for something wrong with their other party members, roll me a perception.
I'll do that.
Oh yeah, that's right. My negative charisma gives me -1. Let's go.
You said
I got
you said
a
perception?
11.
Yeah.
Ain't not bad. I got 14 -1 is 13.
13. All right.
So it's
I-
pretty
I got-
mediocre attempt.
I got 16.
All
There
right.
you go.
Sleep, you can tell that you're lying.
I suppose I just don't really care if you can fight or not because I got an 11.
All right.
I didn't roll because I don't care. I'm.
I mean, I want to pin what they do. We all
God damn it,
do.
Sleepy.
but-
I don't really care because my
All right.
role is pretty much healer. So
All right. Well, then it looks like Sleepy's the only one that cared enough to notice that Brownie may be lying.
I'll keep that to myself though.
Got it. All right.
I'm probably gonna stick around town, like learn all the gossip around the town, talk with people.
I was about to say, I was like, so are we having a round table, a little powwow? Like like trying to learn stuff about each other?
Does
For
there?
now, I'm gonna be sharing all my wine with everybody.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you got a bottle.
I got
You got-
bottles.
Bottles.
Two.
Yeah, I got a cup because I was like, I'm gonna nurse a sandwich. And I was like,
Oh no!
but I was like, no.
Do we have any
Kiss got
place
the
in town
sauce.
that might have information about the world and stuff?
That's why I wanted to stick around town
Yeah.
and learn from the.
I
people around
mean-
here.
Well, I was gonna,
Library?
Yeah, I mean,
I was
there.
thinking about maybe running off, fall asleep in the library or some shit.
This town would not have a library. But it does have, it does have sources where you can get information. The Adventurers Guild, the Alchemy Guild, the Merchants Guild.
Girl,
Okay.
are you trying to learn shit? They're gonna.
Well, yeah,
you as a
my
witch.
character. I gotta know things if I can properly con people.
Mhm.
Plus,
Did you say that out
where the
loud?
fuck are we?
Did you say that out loud to
No,
your
I
party?
didn't. I thought Kiss was talking to me.
Yeah, it was directly at the start.
Okay, I was
Okay.
like, I took that as a direct.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because it's like, okay. What?
Oh god, I got scared there for a second. My
That
sorry,
takes
my
your
light flash.
reputation.
oops. Party will remember that.
This will be remembered. All right.
Oopsie daisy.
Well, as you guys have been talking, more and more people have kind of been falling asleep at their table in a drunken stupor. It's starting to get pretty. You can now call this early morning. Probably 3 or 4 a.m. at this point.
Yeah, I'll excuse myself from the table and just walk over to the bar and whoever's attending it, and then ask for a room for the night.
Sure, we got several types of rooms. We've got a shared room, we've got a small room, and we've got a big room. Which can I get you?
How much is a small room?
A small room is, did I say brown? 1 silver.
1 silver.
1 silver.
A silver a night.
Silver night.
All right,
It's 5,
I'll
5 silvers for a week.
And that's a
And there's a
7-day
big
week.
room.
That's not a 5-day week.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I
then-
figured it
and
was
then-
like a deal like that. Yeah.
And then it was 2 silvers for the big room, and then 6 silvers for the week.
Yeah.
So you get a pretty good discount if you do the big room for a week.
I will buy a small room
All right, for just a night.
just for the night.
All right, here you go.
I'm
It's
concerned.
it's down the hall. It will be room number 3.
And I'll just proceed down the hall and just
Is
just
this
retire to my room.
Is this the
Sir?
same lady from before?
There's like 3 of them running around.
Okay.
Alright,
Are
that's
they
good.
still the same one from the night before?
Yes.
I'm gonna call one of them over.
Yeah, sweetie, how can I help you?
Hi, sweetheart. Do you want to drink some wine with us?
I would love to, but we still gotta get ready for tomorrow, and my shift's almost over.
What time's your shift over?
Probably about an hour. Then I get to sleep for a couple hours, and then I'm off to make breakfast.
Well, you wanna let us entertain you for at least another hour?
Well, I mean, I think I could be persuaded. What type of
Yeah.
entertainment are you talking about, sweetie?
Some conversation, some wine,
Oh.
just something to loosen you up a little bit.
Oh,
What?
okay. I mean, I guess I could be persuaded. Uh, yeah, why not?
Persuasion roll.
Nah. Well, she sits down in the chair that Sleepy was just sitting in. Hello there.
So how's your night been?
It's been busy, we have had to clean up some puke. Some patrons got, a little excited.
I'd like to be a part
Poor
of
thing.
this area, focusing in on this conversation instead, by the way.
Oh, you guys are all at the table. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
guys
Okay,
can
I
you
thought
guys
I
can
heard
hear that.
people.
I
Sorry,
think-
some stuff was going down and I tuned out for a minute.
Ah,
I
okay.
think 3 of us are at the table.
Yeah,
And
Sleepy went to bed.
Sleepy's character has
Yeah.
gone off.
Yeah, okay, that's who I heard left. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll text you on the side about that.
Me?
Yeah. I think Kiss knows what I'm talking about.
Probably, I don't know. I'm trying to get us a discounted room.
Oh, that's what I was actually gonna try to do. I think now is when I want to like push that. If I
Go for
make
it.
you a new bestseller,
I was about to have her have a little fun with us, have her pour a drink down your throat, get us
it's
all
like a little bet,
riled
you
up.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you loosen her up, I get her to agree to the bet,
Yeah.
and then I give her like French fries or some shit. And then she either really likes it or doesn't. Well, French fries are the easiest thing you can make as long as you have oil and potatoes.
To be honest, this lady is in a win-win situation.
Yeah, she gets something out of it. I am a con man that ends up like I con people, but I also try to give them something so they're not completely juked out. I have some sort of moral whatever.
Then we have our socially awkward friend Brownie here.
He's
Yeah,
doing his
exactly.
best.
Well, once the tension is focused on me, I kind of choke my wine a bit. Yep, I'm here too.
Did you
my
wanna
Discords kept going off, so that's why, Phoenix. Sorry.
Little lady, my friend here has a little request. She's a little shy to ask, but she's always
She
wanted
shouldn't be
a.
shy, sweetie.
I know, but
She's quite a
ladies,
cutie.
isn't she? She has always wanted a cute little barmaid to help her drink her wine, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I mean, I don't quite understand.
She wants her.
I think I'm good on being fed my wine, but if you would perhaps have a drink with us.
Oh, I mean, that's good because
Some nice tales, some
I
information.
I don't know whether I appreciate being thought of taking money like that for those types of things.
I promise I'm not into that. I'm not weird.
We we have the brothel down the road if you're into that. We don't.
Oh.
I don't
Hum.
provide that. We don't
No,
provide
no,
those
no,
types of
no.
services here.
You don't look like a little
back
lady
alley
who'd
in.
give that up.
I'm gonna pour a cup, push it to her, and I'm gonna try to get some information before I decide to get a free room. we gotta go start the process of getting her a little tipsy, so she's more willing to accept this bribe.
All right.
I have one thought in mind.
It's just, bringing the cup up to her lips. She's a little shy to ask,
I mean,
I just
that
clarified.
sounds like a second date thing as well. She is a cutie though. I'll give you
Isn't
that.
she?
But I think
Just a
you're
little
more
shy
my
to ask.
speed, sweetie.
Why? Are you trying to help me drink some wine?
I could be persuaded to do so.
And can you now?
Oh, I could be. But only if your awkward
Homophobic.
friend over there can
Mhm.
watch.
I am concerned.
You wanted to go this route.
Let's move the conversation to something more appropriate, please.
It's
We're
just
new.
wine drinking. You're okay.
Silence. No.
Are you reminiscing the time that you asked the big busty lady to help you drink wine?
That's right.
Now I feel
The
like
big
my character
titty
would
goth
accept
lady.
that. I feel like my character would accept that if we weren't thinking about the plan.
We are thinking about the plan.
Well,
We have
my
fun.
character, my character thinking about a plan to get a free room.
That's what we're doing.
One shot mine if idea is placed.
Mm,
If nothing's happening, then it's for game. Can I drink beer from your titties, ma'am?
Hurry, Phoenix, that was a request.
That was
No,
that cost you 5 silvers, little lady.
that's not what I said. Thank you though. It was a look into what would happen.
Star, I have 5 silvers. Do you want this or not?
No. Enough with your metagaming.
All right. So she has been kind and she's sharing a drink with you guys.
I would like to ask some questions about stuff going on, Demon Lord, stuff like that, Adventurers Guild, get some
Oh.
information. Basics, yeah. We're gonna start off with that. Let her have a couple drinks and then we'll
All right.
my end goal is maybe to talk into a free room.
And you
Just so
start
we know
with
that's the
Demon
plan.
Lord.
I want to learn more about the world. Do
All right.
you watch isekais?
I mean, no.
They're all stupid.
I don't.
You
They
should
are
watch
all
one. You
stupid,
should watch
they're kinda
Konosuba. Finish Heaven's
I
Special
can't-
Blessing
I
first and
can't-
then watch Konosuba.
I can't wait for you to get to that part of the world.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Oh,
Just trying to get some
she's
generic
had a
information
drink.
about the world.
She's had a drink.
Good, good.
Just one
Oh,
drink. Do
okay,
I get
okay.
any information?
You haven't asked any questions.
I mean, I kind of did. I kind of explained what I was doing.
Yes, but that was to me. That was not to her.
You're welcome for getting her loosened up.
uh-huh.
All right.
So, we're not really from around these parts. So I'm trying to get some information about the area.
Hydration
Hydration
time.
time for Nautilus.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. I'll be happy to help. What type of questions you got, sweetie?
Well, there seems to be a lot going on. The place I come from doesn't really have a lot of. I guess we just weren't very well educated. In certain histories, so I'm just trying to pick up on what what's going on with stuff like the Demon King and stuff. We were in a pretty secluded village.
Oh, darling, who hasn't heard of the Demon King? Ah, he showed up 3 years ago and has just been slowly taking over the continent. I mean, if it wasn't for all of us getting together and building an army, we wouldn't have him in such a deadlock right now. I mean, how did you miss any of that? Everyone knows
That's
about it.
super noble sounding. Like I said, we were part of a super secluded village. It was really high up in the mountains, and honestly, we couldn't get much news. We've been living quite peacefully, other than the monsters and stuff around.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the monsters have definitely gotten more crazy in the last 30 years, with all the adventurers being brought into the war and you know there's just too many monsters and not enough adventurers, and they're just getting more and more wild. It's crazy.
It's probably why we finally figured out about all this stuff. You know, all the more monsters showing up and stuff, starting to go out further and disrupt villages like that. You know,
Oh, oh.
that sounds pretty crazy, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's been hard. You know, we thought it was gonna be it wasn't gonna take. We thought it would be over by now, but I mean, more and more demons keep coming, and they just won't stop. I mean, there's rumors that from the church that heroes will be coming soon, but yeah, I don't believe that. Yeah,
You never know.
yeah, it's I guess I mean the holy city of Tempest is definitely definitely shouting, being real loud about it too.
I'm gonna like put my elbow on the table and have my head and my hand smiling and be like, I tell you what, because we come from a secluded village and everything, we're pretty strapped for cash, and we've already spent quite a bit on some stuff here. How about I make you your new bestseller dish, and we get a free room for the night?
Roll me persuasion.
Absolutely.
Persuasion.
Oh, it's a 22 because it was an 18.
Ah, bestseller, you say, huh? That I mean that's quite a claim here.
Do you have oil, salt, and potato?
Potatoes are rare at this time of year, but yeah, we got a few.
That's good. When they are in season, you can start this advertise this during off season, and then once it come. Hold on, I'm blinking. My bad. Let me restart that.
Got it.
No, you're good.
I blanked real hard on the word I wanted to use. Fuck. When the
Just
potatoes
because-
are finally in season again, you can spend the time off season advertising your new special. And with my little demonstration or preview of what they taste like, I'm pretty sure you can tell or not if it's going to be a bestseller.
Okay. But let me call my sister over, and we can maybe set you up in the kitchen real quick. Right, and
Got it.
she raises her hand and she flags down another barmaid.
Finger guns at kiss. Got it.
You've secured the sisters.
Well, to be fair, I don't really think that's a huge deal. It's more just like
That's you doing work in the kitchen, so that's all on you.
Oh no, that yeah. I just meant more like a free room.
Yeah,
I got a fucking mouthful of sandwich, and I just give you a little thumbs up.
Yeah, I like this one.
Sister, she says that she has
Yeah.
a dish so delicious, a potato dish so delicious that we will be able to make enough money to justify giving her a free room. It will be our best seller. Uh,
You don't
I'd
even
like
have to
to.
give me the room until I make it.
Yeah, I think we should. They're interesting folk. I think we should give it. I think we should see what she's got. And the sister looks at her and goes, "Oh, that's very strange. Normally, you're not very forthcoming. You're not forthcoming. Not very
See you too.
open. Yeah. Oh, open to new things. Okay. Well, we'll bring you back to the kitchen. See if Father would let her touch his stove. You know how he is about his kitchen. And
Don't
they
let them witches touch his kitchen.
Shut the fuck up.
and she ushers you to follow her.
All right. I suppose I'm following. Kiss, do you wanna see? You wanna watch me make
No. I'm probably just gonna
boo?
share some more wine with Brownie.
All right.
boo.
I still got my meat.
Yeah.
to eat.
I'm gonna do
I
a
just-
little chatting on the way there, and I'm like, I call this dish French fries.
I look over to Kiss as I humorously swish my cup.
Do you get sudden notes of cherry or maybe blueberry? Because I don't.
Blueberry.
Hmm. Oh yeah, no, it's bottom shelf fruit wine, but it gets the job done. There's something homey about it, you know. You just after half a day of walking through the forest and awkwardly stuffed in a cart, this is what I needed. I needed this.
Yeah. I wish they had more berries in there so that I can tell what kind of stuff was in this wine, but it'll do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We go to Star, who's finally gotten to the kitchen, and a grizzled old man who, with scars on his face, doesn't look like he belongs
Yeah.
anywhere
no.
near a kitchen. It looks like he'd be more at home on a battlefield.
Hey, I
I'm
don't
picturing
judge.
like Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star.
Kinda, yeah. What is it?
I see a distinguished gentleman.
Gentleman.
yes, very distinguished.
I work for a living, lady. I'm no gentleman.
Just because you work doesn't mean you cannot be a gentleman.
Why have you brought her
Or
to
you
my
have-
kitchen?
I feel like that was
yeah,
a
yeah.
question.
That was yeah. I caught it. I caught it.
I was like,
I caught it.
should I
That was my
respond?
mistake. I'm starting to get tired. Well, this lady here says that she has a dish that's so good and from such a remote village that it will be our #1 seller for when potatoes are in season. Does she now? And what do you call this dish? And why would you give it to us?
Why wouldn't I give it to what? What do you mean why wouldn't I give it to you? Food's meant to be shared with people.
That I agree with.
I'm not stingy with stuff like that. I call them French fries.
French fries.
They're crispy.
Crispy. And they're potatoes?
Absolutely.
Crispy and potatoes don't normally go together. In a sentence.
Never trust the French.
And I- and
well, you
what-
can always
Trust
try
the
it
French.
and see if you can prove me wrong.
And what
I
is...
don't like the French.
Why do these potatoes run away all the time?
Oh,
Oh no.
I stuck a little white flag in this one.
God damn it.
Weird hatred for France, a nation that doesn't exist
Yes.
in this world.
And what is this
I like
French?
that France is just catching strays even in another
Just
world.
just kind of shrug, and I'm like, I don't know, I just kind of made it up.
Huh.
I thought it sounded cool.
I can give you
Kinda-
2
kinda plain.
potatoes, but if I don't like the dish, you have to pay for that.
Gladly.
What else do you
In
need?
fact, I might be able to give you a little side dish as well. Not really a dish, it's more of a sauce.
Sauce. Okay. Show me.
It goes with the fries.
And then I need you to describe how to make French fries. You need to describe to me how you make food for this to work.
I have to go hell into it.
Hella into it.
Yeah.
Yes,
let me see if I can wrap my-
exactly that guy.
I'm done.
Brownie.
No. It's fine. I just have to wrap my brain of how I want to explain how I fucking make French fries.
Skin the potatoes, cut the
Oh, no,
potatoes
no,
into
no, no.
strips, animal
You're-
grease. You're welcome.
That
There you
is
go.
true, but also I don't trust Phoenix not to turn my words into something else.
God damn.
Mhm.
You so right for that. You so right for that.
All right. So of course, first we are going to rinse them in water and wash them. And if you will let me use a knife, I will cut them in about half an inch to an inch slice.
Inch? What
We'll
is
go
that?
from there.
This
Mm,
country
you
all of a
see the
sudden
tip of my-
uses a metric system.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Fuck is a kilometer?
You see about. I just kind of hold my finger up to him, and I was like, "You see to my first knuckle on the top? That's about an inch."
Okay.
Witchery.
Huh?
Witchery.
Witchery.
Which shut the fuck up.
Burn her with oil.
We're not at that medieval times quite yet.
You
Oh
don't know.
yeah, I guess technically Sleepy is the only one who knows anything about the magic of this world.
Yeah.
That I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I have a steel power and a...
So my claims aren't wrong.
But all right.
Yeah.
First you wash them, and then you cut them. You don't have to peel them.
I said peel.
Oh, did you say peel? You did
You
say
have to peel
peel.
them.
I'm sorry.
I did.
You were correct. My mistake.
I said wash them first and then peel.
Peel them. Yeah. Nope. My mistake. All right.
Them.
Then you cut them like this. He's following along.
Yeah. 'cause
Okay.
it's potato too.
He does.
That is exactly right.
Hmm.
Now, usually, you tend to soak them. The longer you soak them for, the crispier you can make them.
Mhm. It gets rid of the starch.
It does. Generally, they say about an hour, but I think they're fine. They're pretty fine either way. It just depends on
Hour.
how you're gonna like them.
Yeah,
Um,
an hour.
Mhm.
So if you want them more crispy, we could do that another time.
Okay. What are we soaking them in?
I cold water.
Cold water. Okay. Okay. And you say for an hour.
What is an
I can
hour?
explain how to make the sauce while they're soaking.
Okay. All right. So we're going to look at the other. Okay. Show me this other dish.
Call it ketchup.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I am isekai to this world. I'm gonna use what I got, and I know cooking things. Damn it.
Go
How do you
ahead.
make ketchup then?
Yep.
How do you know ketchup doesn't exist?
So I guess the best thing is to see if you have tomatoes and some vinegar,
Tomatoes?
Mhm.
possibly a little bit of sugar.
What are
If you don't, then just
tomatoes?
stuff right down. They're like
What are tomatoes?
red
Oh.
fruits that aren't really very sweet.
Hmm.
Are you sure it's not a vegetable?
They're like tart. Don't fucking fight me.
Vegetables grow.
Ah, a tomato.
No, I know what
Tomatoes
it
are
actually is.
fruits.
I'm saying that just in their world, they might call it.
Apologies,
fish.
my
That is
village
true.
says it a bit different
Okay, all right, fair.
in my brain.
I
even
apologize.
have
Regional dialects.
tomatoes.
I'm just a simple cooking man.
It's all good.
All right. Yes, we have those.
But
And
we
vinegar.
have
I
those.
don't know what vinegar is.
Let me describe vinegar.
You don't know what apple cider vinegar is?
No.
Uncultured.
How uncultured of you, you motherfucker! No kidding.
I don't know whether they would have. No, never mind. Scratch that. They know what vinegar is.
I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
why I
I
chose
needed to go.
that,
Yeah, I
because-
needed to go back into my brain and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, they would have had. If you took the Earth equivalent, they would have had vinegar-ish type stuff around that time. Yeah,
Talking about vinaigrette.
vinaigrette.
No, vinegar.
No, vinaigrette is.
I mean,
is,
maybe you
is-
might be able to
yeah.
use it, but it's like it's tomato or ketchup is usually just like tomato, vinegar,
Vinegar and sugar, yeah.
like spices.
I am gonna want to probably roll to see if I can recognize any spices in the kitchen.
Mhm.
All right,
Then
yeah.
you
Give
just
me
saute
a.
that
Give
shit
me
and come to the ketchup.
You're looking for them, so give me an investigation roll.
Is
Okay,
that why
I'm
you
good at
asked
that.
if one of us wanted to go back with you?
I got 18. It was a 15 plus 3.
Yep.
Fail.
Almost. Yeah, you
salt, celery.
surprisingly see a lot of modern day amenities. Salt. You see pepper, but it seems to be very low quality. You see sugar. You see basil and parsley and pepper flakes, and you see a good
I
amount
like
of
I
stuff.
like cayenne pepper and mustard seeds in my ketchup. I don't know if those are things, but I can always replace
they
it.
wouldn't have those two things.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have any spicy pepper.
They wouldn't have any spicy pepper. You're too far north.
Fair enough. Okay, I can replace that if they have any. What is it? Celery.
They do have celery.
I know things. I'm using some of my normal world knowledge, but I feel like my character would know. Because,
that is the point of this campaign.
I'm trying to think.
This is actually just an elaborate way for me to find out what you guys actually know IRL.
Oh no, we're trying to dot one step at a time. The first step is learning the hobbies.
And we're starting with you.
That's
And I'm assuming that there's garlic.
yes.
Cool. Honestly, if as long as you have sugar, vinegar, garlic, and salt and pepper, it's pretty basic ketchup. And tomatoes.
All right.
Because you gotta have sugar. So I'm just gonna go in a quick you mix sugar and garlic. You gotta crush the tomatoes. You gotta crush them real nice into a paste.
Mm-hmm. Like this?
And
No, like this.
no. I'm gonna do they have a Morton?
Mortar and pestle.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
I could not say it. Cool. I'm gonna use that and show them how to crush the tomatoes.
Okay.
Crush.
You gotta start slow and then start
I
doing
cannot do
circles
that.
and shit. I need a new.
I recommend
need a new
doing
one of
circles instead of just crushing. Yes.
Mm.
Those. I need a new one of those because I fucked mine up.
I can see why.
I left.
Did
I
you
left my
season
old.
it with rice?
Mine's just wooden.
Did you
and I
season it with rice?
No.
Yeah, well, there's your first problem.
Well, not the wood. I'm supposed to season the wooden ones with the rice.
Wait, are you not supposed to? I guess I've only ever owned stone ones. So
Yeah.
Same.
No. I only have a wooden one because I can't afford a stone one right now. I would love a marble or a stone one, actually.
If only you had a $20 gift card to Amazon.
You were
Right.
exactly right. I actually got a new charging cord and LED lights because I like lights.
All right.
Anyway,
I am going to speed this up because we are at the 3-hour mark, and as much as I would love to continue, which we can if you guys so wish it, I did tell Brownie it would only be 3 hours.
You asked me to explain, so I was going.
I
And
did,
then I was
I
going to try
did.
to shorten it.
I did,
I
but
did
I know.
promise some of my time to Lady, so
Yeah.
I do want
Gotcha.
to
so
wrap this up as soon as possible. But if we go, I understand.
I was. I think I've proven I know the knowledge enough.
you have proven that you understand what you're doing, and you're not just saying, "Oh, I made this." All right. So we're gonna skip to the part where I'm going to assume that they are now being put into the oil,
Yeah.
and
Gotta
they
heat the
and
oil
they
up.
and they have been excited by this ketchup.
Nice. They
So
like the ketchup.
They like the ketchup. They're already trying to figure out other things to do with it.
It's crazy. Your area is gonna be the only town that has this delicacy. That's all I'm saying. Until I give it elsewhere. All right. So we are frying it. We gotta heat the oil up,
Mhm.
and we are going to set the strips that we have in the oil, and we're gonna keep it there for a couple minutes until they start floating. If you want them crispier, you gotta keep them in there a little longer.
All right. So until they float, and then okay, all right,
Shake a
shake a,
float.
float. Okay.
And present on plate and sprinkle with some salt and pepper.
Okay. All right.
I suggest using the ketchup with it.
All right. Well,
Squeeze some lemon on it.
I'll try it without the ketchup first. To see. And he takes a bite out of a fry. Then another bite. Then another bite. Then another bite.
It's like, oops.
Finally, one of his daughters
Oops, I'm
comes.
addicted.
One of his daughters comes and says, "Here, try it with this," because she has tried it with the ketchup and she loves it. The cook has the most anime reaction to delicious food you can
Oh, no,
ever
not for
picture.
ours.
Oh,
He has foodgasmed everywhere.
What's
yeah.
left of his shirt blown to pieces.
What was left of his shirt? He is now shirtless in the kitchen.
With that reaction, I should at least get a week out of him until I have to start paying.
large eyebrows
Oh.
move to the top of his head.
I can give you a full week in a large room for 3 copper.
That's a good deal.
Shit, I'm down.
That's a really good
I
deal,
hope
being
that's
that
a
a large room for a week
6
is 6 silver.
silver.
Shit, dog, I got you, of course.
But but you must make this contract with me, that you share this recipe with no other restaurants for at least a year.
I do that.
All right. He quickly goes and he writes up a contract, and he comes back and he says, "All right, I just need you to sign here."
Oh yeah, I do have a +2 in sleight of hand. I just found it. So
She could have been gambling.
I'm actually gonna be gambling. I found it. No, I'm trying to decide if I want to fake it or not. I feel like my character would fake it, but at the same time, it's like, nah. I think I'll just sign it normally.
Okay.
I can use my fake signatures elsewhere to people who aren't as nice.
Thank you. You this tavern is going to be. This is going to be. We were all ready to go to tavern, but this is gonna make us world famous. The delicious. If you need anything, you come back here. If I can get it for you, I'll give it to you.
Hey.
Hey. All right.
I was listening. Sorry, I haven't responded for a minute. Tapioca was here, so I had to feed him.
Tapioca. You love tapioca.
I noticed them outside, and I was like, "Oh, Tapioca's actually here for once."
I mean, you
Hell
went
yeah.
so long without feeding
I
them.
would-
Tapioca probably left.
Mhm.
Lucky she came back.
I am thankful for your gracious offer, honestly. I'm so glad that you liked the dishes that I presented.
Yes, if you come
It's,
if you come up with
honestly-
more, I'd love to have them.
Got a couple of them up in the brain.
After our week's done, you could give them to him.
Yeah, right. I can perhaps write down some recipes and see where we go from there.
Okay. Well, it is almost time to make breakfast. Why don't you guys go and why don't you go and get your friends and settle down for the night, and we'll have breakfast ready for you in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, I
Alright.
thank you, wonderful people, so much, and I will gladly take heed for the night. It has been a very long day. And I kind of like reach out my hand for a shake because he's been very cooperative and business transactional.
The
Ah,
proposal for marriage.
Hmm.
you're lucky we're out of time because I really was gonna go more into that contract. But
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna
just
say.
mad that I
yeah.
introduced this fucker to French fries,
He-
and you said we wouldn't derail this campaign. Guess what, bitch?
There's a reason why this one shot turned into a 4 to 5 stream thing.
Oh, it's gonna be longer than that.
Yeah,
One
this-
shots are never just one shots.
Yeah. All right. All right. So I'm going to
Grab
assume
in,
you
bucko.
grab everyone. You guys got the large room. You guys are sharing, unless anyone wants to get their own room.
I thought Sleepy got his
Sleepy
own room
got
already.
Sleepy. Yeah, Sleepy got his own room. He's already been asleep for like 4 hours.
Oopsie.
He's
Yeah.
been asleep.
I was efficient.
What do you mean efficient? I got us a free week at the fucking inn.
Oh,
Yeah, after
we
spending
got
half the
us a
night
free
teaching
weekend
someone to
at the
cook.
end. We were creative with it.
I mean, you helped me set it up.
Exactly. As I said, we.
I ate a sandwich.
I had a
Yeah,
giant
you ate a
him.
sandwich.
You watched this happen for several hours.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, talk about
God,
nerd.
I love
All
the
right.
character I've
I was
made.
I was talking about herbalist things with Kiss, and we were
Yeah.
sharing knowledge
Yeah.
about
Being nerds.
Yep, just being plant nerds.
Yeah.
And
Great
that-
hands stick together. That's how it be.
Exactly.
And then with that, we're gonna end day one of of the adventure. It's been.
I gotta,
We have only covered one day today.
I gotta
Get used to that.
for a week and possibly longer.
Well, thank you for joining us for session one of what is now potentially going to be a more long-running series.
Full
We
campaign
will-
term.
This will now
Who
potentially
knows?
be a long-term campaign. Who knows?
Yeah.
With that being said, that does mean that if it does turn into a long-term campaign, that we will alter the schedule. But we do intend to do this every Saturday for the moment. Thank you for watching,
This
and lubbers, chat, and viewers.
Oh, that would have been cool. I almost saw that.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye everyone.
Boy.
Let me know when we're not live.